It has to be a slicing weapon.
Yeah.
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Say
Hello.
hello to the stream.
Hello,
Hello,
stream.
Episode 30.
Mm-hmm.
What should I have as contingency?
5th level spells. 5th level counter spell. Always good. Teleportation circle. That's kind of a goofy one. 5th level fireball is always good too, personally. Everyone in the chat, post what you think his contingencies would be. Grasp of the Tupilok is not going to be working very well.
Not with only one arm.
Not really, no. So I'm going to probably be, before we start, getting rid of that one and probably changing it to something else.
So.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, baby. We're going to do that.
Yeah.
Where on a character sheet should I write? Well.
Yeah.
In my notebook, contingency.
Yeah.
Animate objects.
Ooh, yeah, very true. I'm going to pick up a spell I completely forgot about that most people forget about unless they know that spell exists. And that's Chaos.
Is it as gay as it sounds?
No. You place a magical command on a creature that you can see within range, forcing it to carry out some service or refrain from some action or course of activity that you decide. The creature can understand you and must succeed on a wisdom save or become charmed by you for the duration. The duration is 30 days.
What the fuck?
Oh man, they nerfed it.
They nerfed it? Oh, it was
Previous editions was like the rest of your life.
Yeah. No. It is at higher levels. It is at higher levels. So
Okay.
when you cast a spell under a spell slot of 7th or 8th, the duration is 1 year. When you cast this at the 9th level, the spell lasts until it is ended by one of the spells mentioned above. So if I cast it at 9th level, it's literally until the day they die.
What the fuck?
Chaos is a fucking awesome spell.
And what is it called? Chaos?
Chaos, as a Geas.
And I've never actually heard it pronounced that way.
Chaos. That's how I usually spell it, is Chaos.
Geas.
Sounds kind of cool. Geas. Oh, okay. That makes sense now. But yeah,
I've even heard it pronounced gas. I want to say Dragon Age did it.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever heard it except for my friends playing this game. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's Irish, and Irish is counterintuitive for English speakers. So who the fuck?
Oh yeah. Do you know what the correct? You know what the correct spelling of Shauna is?
That one I do not know.
Seadna.
Okay.
Shana.
I mean, I know the correct spelling of Banshee. So.
Yeah.
So I mean, that.
Yeah. So.
A big shock, but.
Yeah, gas is going to be something I'm going to use possibly against Zephyros.
What? No,
I still feel like Zephyros was our biggest hope of solving anything, and he's
True.
fucked.
If he's an issue, I need to remove him from being an issue.
Yeah.
If I could do that. Also, it's non-concentration.
I don't want to have to fight Zephyros.
No. That's the whole point. I don't want him. I will have him just like protect us as best you can. Yeah,
Gesh.
protect
It's
Yeah.
Gesh.
Gesh. Oh,
Gesh?
Gesh.
Wow.
Weird.
Oh, whoopsie. I would
Sounds
not
like-
have guessed that.
I would have never guessed that either. But yeah. So yeah, that's how I'm gonna try to pierce the veil a bit. That's how I'm gonna try to take Zephyros out of the scenario. So that way he's no longer an issue and will be actively protecting us.
Unless that whoever's in charge can override it.
Greater Restoration or Wish?
Ooh, I'd say greater restoration since this group doesn't like making wishes.
Kira would say wish because she's freaking the fuck out right now.
I
I
can.
got 2 more levels before I can cast Wish.
Are you really gonna like leave me hanging like that?
Yes.
Ugh. No,
We're not gonna give him.
Who said we won't have a chance to fix stuff until we're 17th level at the rate we're going?
True. Very true. I'm only 1 level away from being able to cast Resurrection, by the way.
Okay.
So
I'm not sure a hard reboot will work on what my boyfriend has going on.
well, I mean, technically, yeah.
I don't know.
You have restoration though, right?
Yeah, I can
Greater
cast.
restoration, yeah.
Yeah, I can Greater Restoration him.
I don't know. I have something I will show Ardwell when we start
Okay.
that might
yeah.
complicate things. That
Oh,
is
great.
not happy news.
We're going.
No, it's not a huge thing, but it's not happy.
We're going in.
Yep, we're going in.
We're going in. Oh, Dasher
Actually,
is
I
waiting.
was really considering just posting it on the roleplay thing.
The Dasher is waiting.
Yep. So 12 to 17
Sorry,
minutes.
Dasher.
Oh, I thought you meant
Okay.
they were waiting on me to open the gate.
No. You're good.
They
waiting
will
for the-
call you and say, "Hey, we're waiting for you to open the gate." So
Okay, cool. Good to know. Thank you. I didn't realize that there was a gate.
there is a gate. I live in a gated apartment complex.
So yeah, you'll have to go down there, I guess, when he gets there.
Brandon, any fun adventures this week?
Fun adventures. Nah, I've been boring this week.
Hello,
Sounds
Brad.
wonderful. I
Hey,
like
guys.
boring. Hi, Brad.
A lot of quiet this week.
Yeah, what happened here?
I don't know. Like everybody's quiet this week. It's nice, but it's weird.
Yeah. It's all good though. Brad, I did have a question
Yeah.
about a particular spell's wording.
Okay.
Word of Recall. If I decide to cast it, would the teleportation circle that's at my clan be considered a sanctuary that I would be able to teleport to? That's the question.
Okay.
If it isn't, it's not a problem. If it is, great. I know.
All right, give me a moment. Let me log in. Let's take a look at the wording and figure it out.
I'll throw it up on the screen for you. There you go.
Hi, everyone.
Hi, Rosie.
Hey.
See,
Hey, Rosie.
sneaking in here.
Yes.
I didn't want to interrupt him while he was asking his question, so I just stayed very silent.
No problem.
But I'm a ninja. Yeah, I sneak.
Tiny sneakers.
Imagine being a badass like Rosie and just sneaking into voice calls.
It's true.
Couldn't be me. Rosie.
Yeah, I think word of recall would work for your your tribe's stones.
Okay, cool. That's all I need to know. So that way, if I try to cast it, she'll at least know that's the only place she knows of currently, because she's not been to the temple in Waterdeep yet.
Mhm.
Because she knows that is a sanctuary, but she's never been there, so she can't cast it to go to Waterdeep. So, all right, cool. Good to know. Thank you very much.
Ardal, I'm looking at Maze right now.
It is actually a really awesome spell because there is. It sucks no matter what.
Yeah. I've hated that spell back in 2E.
Yeah. Oh, and I reskinned a spell called Sword of Fate, Brad, to Axe of Fate.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it. But it's the exact same flavor and everything like that, the spell itself, but it's just I refavored to giant it. That's all. Hammer of Fate wouldn't work because if they kills the creature, it lops the head off. So I was like, it's not really
Just
gonna work.
smush the head in.
That's no, thank you. I don't want to get the idea of someone getting Gallaghered by a hammer. Thank you. That's a reference that only half of the people in this call know. And I
I know
appreciate
it.
that.
Excuse me, I got
I
it.
have seen him live. I have seen him live.
Oh
Oh,
man, that was
You
my
win.
dad's favorite.
I that's when I realized I was getting old, was when I referenced it once and nobody understood me.
Isn't that great? Where you're like, wow, I literally just aged 10 years. Thanks. Thank you so much.
I know who Gallagher is. I've seen
Oh, you
him
do?
take.
Okay.
Yeah, I've seen him take a freaking giant ass sledgehammer to a watermelon.
Yeah.
That's about the only thing I know about him.
That's pretty much anyone knows about him, unfortunately. Unless you've seen his like earlier stuff, but like that's what he was known for.
For some reason, though, Gallagher is synonymous in my head with Time Warp,
Oh, okay.
the song. So
Yeah.
I don't know why.
The song from Rocky Horror.
Yes.
Yeah.
You guys are all making me feel so much younger today.
I'm just sitting here like I totally understand why you associate that with him.
Every time I think of Rocky Horror Picture Show, I'm reminded of the only funny thing that occurred in the movie Jennifer's Body.
Oh.
When the emo kid asks her out, like, you want to come to me? There's a film festival going on, and they're going to watch the Rocky Horror Picture Show. And her response is, "Oh no, I don't want to watch. I don't like sports movies."
Oh.
I remember laughing out loud in the theater, and I was the only one.
Oh,
Rock,
man.
I like the first half, but then it makes me depressed. Rocky Horror. Chicago's 7 calzone.
Hey Jeff.
Hey, everybody.
Jeff.
Yeah,
Hi,
Jeff.
Jeff. All
Excited
right.
for today.
Oh, Brad, how do you want to handle my simulacrum?
I think we should have done this earlier because I could have made you an extra sheet and you could have filled it in all the blanks and stuff. Your simulacrum basically has half of all your stuff.
Half
It's
my
like
hit points.
yeah, half your hit points. And the way I did this before was how did we do this? We cut had to cut something else in half for the saves. I want to say I cut proficiency off it or something. And then we totaled up the total count of your spell slots. Like a level 7 slot counts for 7, each level 1 slot counts for 1. We totaled that up, and then we cut that number in half. Said, okay, figure out from that what spell slots you want your simulacrum to have. This is how I did it last time I had a player that had this.
All right.
But
Dang,
yeah,
certainly
that's
not as powerful, but okay. Let's see, 7, 10.
I don't know. That is a ton of things we can do in between. For today's game, just assume he's got access to your full spell list and stuff, and he's just half your hit points. I know there was something I was forgetting about this week, and then on the off week, we'll build up a sheet and we'll get it squared away.
That's right. We're not playing next week, are we?
Why wouldn't we be playing next week?
Or not next
It's
week?
still only October. We're not to November yet.
Yeah,
No,
I was
yeah,
about
yeah.
to say, like, I thought we were to Halloween already.
No.
No,
glad.
I'll be here for next week's game, but then that following week I'm gonna be in California going to Disney, so that's the week I'll miss.
Yeah, she's
Lucky.
missing the 27th one.
Like 20 minutes from my house, Rosie. I'm just gonna run around and scream your name until I find you.
You know, I'm not opposed to
Why
that.
do I believe that? Why do I believe that?
I'll be like, oh my god, I can meet one of the people that I've become good friends with.
I'll just do
Yeah.
it in every voice I've had to use in game until one of them gets your attention.
I picture it's Lazarus. It's just hello, darling.
If I just hear that with my name, I'm gonna be like, where the fuck is Jeff? Where's Jeff?
Darling, I've missed you. It's been so long.
All right. Shall we get started?
Yep.
Yes, indeed.
Cool. Let's do the recap.
Hey folks, Tira here. My friends, we're dealing with a lot. First off, we easily managed to take Carmilla down, and Idala is actually kind of a badass now. Casca was going to do her revivify thing on Carmilla, but it didn't work. Poor Lazarus had been counting on it. As we were trying to get our bearings, Lazarus also let us know that Carmilla has probably already turned Zephyros into a vampire, and then they were sending him to infect all of the fucking storm giants, so then they'll have control over all of them. So we just made our escape back on that ship that my grandfather had sent along with us. Ardwell did check in on my grandfather, and he said that he had tried to undo the purple-eyed thing on Ambrose and Laertes, and now they're in some kind of a fucking coma. So I'm freaking out. And we decided we needed to find out who is pulling the strings on this vampire mind control thing. Delisimir used a favor from a genie that she had gotten to find this out. The guy behind it all is in the maelstrom, so we're gonna go there. Ardwell is doing some ritual magic to help us out, and we also don't know if killing this asshole might also make Lazarus die. We just hope not, because we have to do it. I remember this genie's name, Atreo, just in case I need to remember it. He did say he makes deals. I've spent some time with Laz. I had the terrible idea that we could both, comfort each other, but Laz had a clearer head than I did, so we just cuddled. Probably for the best. It was also brought up that Ardwell has never made a wish. Calypso tells me he can easily save Laertes for me. Ardwell is going to want to try other meads first. I don't think my little bro would let my lover die. If it comes down to Cal being the only option, I'm sure little bro won't let me down. But right now, I am freaking out.
All right. That's the recap out of the way.
Now recording.
Well, all right. Are we ready to play some D&D?
Yes.
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 Cool. I think we pick up the next morning from when we left off with that not super awkward, but kind of awkward meeting of Tira and Lazarus. How does that morning go when the two of you wake? Does one of you wake up and the other one has like gotten out of bed and like left the room already?
Lazarus doesn't sleep, so
Oh yeah, he doesn't. Does he?
he's still laying
Tira
there.
does.
As soon as Tira
And
stirs,
even-
he's like, "Good morning."
Oh, yeah. Good morning.
You know, it was nice. It was nice spending the night with you. I don't really sleep, so I had a lot of time to think about everything. And he kind of sits up.
Did you just get bored as fuck?
No, I'm used to it. It's never really come up before. That's why I've tended to get my own room. I don't want to freak anybody out because I just sort of walk around and talk to myself at nighttime. In this case, this was very comforting having you here, and it gave me a lot of time to think about, everything that transpired. Keska letting me know that as a result of what my wife is, she could not come back, and by extension, that could probably be the same case for me. Tira, I died once, I came back. I'm very lucky to have this chance, but if I am only to have this one chance from here on out, I would like to spend the rest of this life, if that's what it is, by your side, if you'll have me.
What?
Tira, you're the best part of me is having you around. That's what I would like. I've always told you were my best friend, and I was always told you should be so lucky to end up with your best friend. And I know things are going on with Laertes, and he is a great man, probably much better than me. But should anything happen, I would always be here.
Okay. Okay. I don't know what to do with this now. You just fucking turned me down last night when I was ready to.
Well, that's fair.
No, it would have been stupid, and I don't know. Fuck. I need to think.
He kind of just puts a hand on your shoulder and gives a little squeeze. And
Not because you stopped things from happening last night. I just shit.
Well, we were all running on a lot of adrenaline yesterday. It was quite the day, but it just had some time to think. You take all the time you have.
Yeah.
You just there's no pressure. I don't want you to make a decision you regret. I have a lot of time to think. I don't sleep, so it's just a constant stream of consciousness for me. You take your time, too.
Okay. Yeah. She gives you a closed mouth kiss. For the record. Kind of wanders out of your room in a daze. I think I at one point rolled a stealth roll for that pre-planned walk of shame that was pretty high.
Was that what that was for?
Yes, it was for the next morning walk of shame.
Next morning walk of shame. Okay.
Thought something happened. But
anybody
when did
who
I get
thinks they would be up at this time can roll a perception check to try to see if they see the walk of shame.
I shall roll.
I just kind of want to roll.
I think I had like a 27.
You have a 27, yeah.
That's pretty high.
Not very likely anyone's gonna catch you.
Nah.
Doesn't look like it, no.
When did I get that other thing you sent me, Brad?
I think you leave Lazarus' room and you return to your own room to kind of change and think for a bit, and you find that letter on your desk.
Okay. Okay. I will
Yeah.
just pace around my room talking to myself and freaking out.
Cool. We're gonna hop over to another part of the group. What about Ardwell and Fauna? What are we doing this morning?
Is Arjul still doing his spell? I believe he said it was like 2 days.
I think we're actually gonna say that to this day, Ardwell finishes a spell and comes into the room as you wake up in the morning. He looks like he hasn't slept in 12 hours at least. And walking behind him is an exact duplicate of him, just made out of ice.
Is that what you've been working on this entire time?
Yes, meet Ardwell II. Wait, is that
Ardwell
right?
Hello, Fauna. We live to serve.
Okay. I am trying to what is the Archibald II for, dear?
Well,
We are for whatever you might need.
Oh.
I'm mostly thinking he's for, being able to cast a few extra useful spells.
Okay. He's handsome just like you, hun.
I mean, he should look like almost exactly like me.
Yes,
Just wearing
but
some different clothes, so yeah.
Yeah,
I
just
would
like
hope
wearing
so.
some different clothes and kind of opaque.
so where are you going to be? Where's Archibald II going to be staying?
I hadn't actually thought about that. Guess we'll just have to get an extra room for him. Hey, wait, does Ardwell II get portents as well?
He gets one. Because he basically, the way I treat the simulacrum is it gets half of everything you have.
All right.
Sorry, didn't realize I was muted.
You were fine, most of that came through.
Yeah.
So yes, I agree. We should possibly go ahead and get him another room, unless you were, if you had thoughts in mind for him otherwise.
What? Huh?
Why am I picturing Anya when Xander split himself into two? Because are
Seems
they
like something
exactly the same?
Tira
Yeah,
would
that-
go for this, but I don't. I would be surprised to see Fauna go for it.
My aunt's got that thought. That's why when she heard "roof for whatever you want," she's like, "Oh."
Oh my gosh.
You've been reading too much of Delisimir's poetry.
Yeah. I've been without you for 2 days, so I'm kind of hoping to have some time with you, unless you really want to sleep instead.
I'm all about spending time with you. Second, why don't you go back to the lab?
Very well. I shall return to the lab.
Thank you.
Double the pleasure, double the fun.
All right, let's give a quick roll of the wheel, see if we get anything fun.
Oh God. What?
I don't think that one's appropriate. We're going to roll one more time to see if we can find something that fits.
That's perfect.
That is perfect.
Perfect. Awesome.
Super relaxing.
Super relaxing, yes.
Don't worry,
Believe
darling.
that-
I'll take really good care of you and I'll be sensitive.
I believe my antha just gave him a really nice massage.
Mm-hmm.
Totally a massage.
Yeah, and Rowan's kicking himself for taking the room right next to him.
Yeah.
No, Rowan is probably happy because my Antha has been bugging the hell out of him the entire time she's had to wait on Artul.
Ooh, good point.
I mean, there's a limit.
There's a limit I'm gonna take right now. He just jabs the wall with the glaive. It's just like, stop doing it!
That's too much.
Stop my
much.
sister!
Ross said, "Get off my sister!"
Yeah.
All right, let's hop away from that lovely couple to our other couple in the party. And where are Casca and Idala this morning?
Perfect timing. Adala just got back. I believe that, yeah, they've been definitely trying to do maybe possibly cavorting together. That's the question.
Definitely.
Okay, there you go. Bingo. Yeah.
Let's see what the wheel tells us about your guys' time. Yeah, there you go.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody's getting laid, but
Yeah,
Tina.
nice.
There you go. So yeah, Heska has always been decently kind of like schmoozing probably on Adala, but it kind of really came to a head this time because, you know, with everything that's happened, it's just like, all right, yeah, I'm putting my guards up a little bit too much, but it's just like I just kind of had a chance to relax this time about. So, but yeah, Kesko would be doing her normal routines for her prayers and everything like that in the morning. And probably teaching Adala some new ones because she's kind of new to this whole thing.
Yeah, Idala's gonna be wanting to learn a little bit about why you pray when it doesn't work.
Wow. Day one
Wow.
paladin over here.
Wow. And she
There's a
looks
lot to unpack.
she looks at Adala and goes she looks at her and goes, the 2 out of the 3 times I have prayed for Selune to help me, she has.
Well, then how come it never works for me?
You are recent into this whole thing. I have been doing this since I was 14.
She shuts up, remembering that it has in fact worked for her very
Yeah.
very well.
Yeah. Just like and she will, like, as she'll get done, she'll grab one of her hands and her hand and just go, you are blessed in different ways than I am. Your ways that you communicate with Selene are more physical. She's able to go ahead and help you become the sword. I have learned to be a bit more of a broad statement when it comes down to this. It is much more of a understanding than it is a purpose. I ask her for help when I need it, but I never ask for more than that's necessary. For you, you need exactly what is necessary and maybe a bit more, which is why that she's probably able to tap into your ways a bit more physically, especially after last night. She gives a very, like, smirky smile.
Right. She's gonna wonder. She's gonna pray to Selene, under the guidance of Casca, and pray for the safe recovery of Zephyros.
I will
Okay.
help in this religion check if it's need be.
You can roll a religion check. Yeah, go ahead.
I'm giving you guidance, by the way, too. Is she going to get advantage on this?
You can't give help and give the guidance because both of them are in action.
Oh, true. Give her a try. So, yeah, so you get a D4 with this. So I help with the guidance. I say, Ashley, you get a.
Come on.
Okay. I was about to say.
Come on. I pressed enter.
Sometimes it lags.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. Either way, it's a 20, so. Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
21.
There we go.
You make that prayer, and this time with Casca's guidance, you are able to like still your own mind and listen for the response and feel that little bit of gentle warmth. So unlike the burning sensation of infernal beings that you're used to, but this one just like a soothing warmth that calms and relaxes you. That you know your prayer has been heard.
It's like icy hot. I can imagine Sulune's like touch is. It's like cold, but it's like almost like a very cold, like warming burn. Like a hug. If you're in like negative 40-degree temperatures.
You hear a knock on your guy's door.
Idala gets up and gets it.
You open the door and find yourself staring at an icy replica of Arduo.
What? What the hell?
The mistress has deemed that I should find a room of my own. May I have this one?
Hold on.
I go here.
I need to give me a second. I need to insight myself. Because for Keska, it doesn't matter. Because she gets resistance to cold.
Uh-huh.
So I need to insight myself of whether or not I just look at Idala and just go, could be fun.
Oh my god.
No, exactly like my Ardual. Don't do that.
If I roll, all right, I have a 15 to my insight check. If I roll a 20 or lower, so if I roll a 5 or lower, I will do that, okay?
All right.
Just give myself the benefit of the doubt. Here we go. Done. Oh, I'm done. Idala will see Keska just get this like sly smile over her face, kind of look over at her, and just go, could be fun.
Is the simulacrum wearing clothes?
It is wearing an icy facsimile of the clothes, yes.
An icy facsimile of clothes. Is it pliable?
Yes.
It is no longer wearing clothes.
Oh my god.
God.
That's hilarious.
Wait, Kevin can use this simulacrum version of Ardual to go back to her parents.
I rolled a 2. This is happening. Can we roll another seduction check for this weird fucking threesome, please?
I feel like that's appropriate, sure.
Okay, thank you.
What?
We've already...
Well, we've hit that one before. We're gonna roll again because we've hit this one once before. But I am gonna say, Idala's a little inspired to write some poetry about this encounter.
Oh god.
One charisma based. Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah.
Yeah. The simulacrum looks like it's been polished by a Zamboni.
Yeah.
It's practically glowing.
Yeah.
Don't melt my simulacrum.
Fauna's gonna be like, you mean they got to use it before I did?
Seriously, she's gonna have very twisted feelings about this.
Okay. Go use the restroom real fast. I'll be right back.
Where to fucking God?
We're
Today's game was
spiraling
based-
out. Yeah. What
We're
is happening?
spiraling.
This is
Spiraling.
when Brian. This is when you need to break out that art of
Yeah, there's some
Madonna.
there's some
That was weird.
spicy, there was some spicy art that got taken care of from that fucking AI generator.
I'm sorry,
Like-
but those boobs were pointed the wrong way. It was weird and creepy.
Well, that was spicy.
I don't know if I've ever played with you guys and thought what I'm doing will be the least crazy thing in the
Yeah.
game so far.
Yeah, I
You know,
agree.
I set a low standard coming in. I was like, I'm gonna throw Angie a little curveball. We'll see what happens.
Yeah,
and now
I knew
we are
you
like,
did that on purpose. I knew you did that on purpose.
I was like, that'll be fun. And then Ice Arduel threesome, everybody go. Like like it's just been progressing. I was like, oh okay, yeah, all right, we're all on the same train. Cool, good job everybody.
My Hantha is just gonna be like, you guys fucked. Basically a clone of my fiance. What?
There you go, Jeff. I'm gonna send it to you.
That was from the AI. Jeez.
That was from the AI.
I need to see it.
I'm
Just
sending
post
it.
it
Don't worry.
just post it in general.
I'm not going to. I'm gonna get it to each person's DM so they can delete
Oh my
it.
god.
I'm like,
All right, so we'll skip ahead from there a little bit later on in the day when you all finally gather up in the what's the term for it? In a galley? I guess because we're on a ship.
Yeah.
yeah, it'd be the galley.
Yeah.
Tira is gonna take that note she received and thrust it into Arduel's hands, which I guess I should copy paste it over to Brandon. Like when she sees Arduel, she will do that. I can't seem to.
Feel free to delete that message if you all don't want it. So I figured I would share with the class.
Well, as soon as you brought it up, I started going through all the channels that we have, and I was like, where is it?
I DM'd it to everyone because I'm not putting it in this. I want there to be no record at all because I can't delete it.
Okay,
That's funny.
I sent that to Brandon, so that's what Tira like shoved into your hands, and then she will stand awkwardly, not looking at anybody.
Idala will come up to. Oh, who did we lose?
Brandon.
Yeah, so we lost Brandon. That's unusual.
Yeah.
I just sent him a message and it's gone. I don't know
Oh.
if he.
Oh.
Yep.
Oh, you
internet
lost
off.
internet. Yeah.
I just sent you a private message, Brandon, that Tira was.
He's
giving
not
you a
here.
letter.
He left.
not
He's
here.
out. He's out. Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Lost internet.
Yeah. The picture was too spicy.
Yeah.
It's too spicy, man.
His wife caught him over the shoulder.
What are you doing?
What the fuck?
You told me you were playing D&D.
This is D&D. Don't you see the seduction rolls? It's not my
Are you
fault. It's the AI generator.
Are you back,
Hello.
Brandon?
Can you hear me?
You okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, we hear you, Brandon.
Yes.
Okay.
So I don't know if you heard me say Tira shoved a letter into your hands when we all get together, and I sent it to you in a private message.
Okay. Well, then I think I lost internet
Sure.
right when I lost my internet right when you tried sending me the message.
Okay, it should still be there, right?
Yeah, I got to figure out how to do the phone thing here.
It's
Okay.
fairly short, but yeah.
We
Why
think
don't
that
you just drag him into the wisp? Oh wait, no, he's on mobile.
yeah,
Yeah, that's usually ill-advised.
yeah, it doesn't
I
work.
can just post it in the main role play.
I got it. I'm reading it right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's short.
The picture was too spicy, and we thought that your wife looked over your shoulder and was like, "What is that?" And it's like, "It's D&D." No, it's not. Click.
No,
Okay,
wait.
that's just messed up. And I'm not sure which one I'm talking about.
You are free to delete it.
Okay, so how is doing? Yada 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 yada. Well, hmm. I don't know what to do here. It's a bit of a
I don't
predicament,
know
isn't it?
either. Tira's just looking down at her feet, not looking at anybody. I don't know what to do either.
I will give her a hug.
Thanks. She hugs back. A little weak for her normal hugs.
Everyone's gathered up and can see this, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
The issue.
What's wrong, Tira?
What's not wrong?
Obviously a lot, but what's the situation now?
I guess whatever's going on is she looks at psionics.
Really?
And we don't know how it's gonna fucking work. Ardwell, you probably understand it better than me. If he is here. Oh dear. Did we lose him again?
Possibly.
Internet may have restarted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, while we're waiting, my aunt's just gonna go. Could you explain what that is?
I don't fucking know. It's just apparently some kind of magic that my grandfather doesn't even understand.
For your grandfather to not understand it, it must be really serious.
He doesn't know what's gonna happen when we kill the person behind all of this. He doesn't know if that might cure or permanently you know,
Kill them too.
yeah, well, or just leave them as like empty vessels or something. I don't know.
No. Hopefully, if we're able to destroy this thing that was controlling
We
Carmilla,
have to destroy it.
then hopefully it's like an alpha wolf. The rest of the wolves will scatter without having any leadership. Which means that if we kill that thing, that means that hopefully the connection will be broken.
Yeah, that's what we've been hoping. I don't know if it'll happen.
I think the question is does person's soul, spirit, whatever, continue on as if in death, or does it return?
Yeah.
What does this mean for you, Lazarus? Are you going to be affected by that as well?
Probably. There's a good chance I might die as a result of it, but I've done that before. Probably going to do it again.
No, you're not.
Yeah, it's worth doing. This is of
I'm
course
really fucking sick of people dying. No, you're not gonna die. You're gonna be fine.
If he does die, I am very close to being able to understand one of the larger resurrection spells that I could do, but that also deals with time. Lazarus, do you know how old you are?
Oh. And he'll try to think back.
You have all your memories now.
Yeah.
How old
I
is
would-
Lazarus?
Jeff never decided how old he was.
This is. Yeah, I'm literally making it up as we go.
I'm going to say 200 years.
I was just gonna roll 2 D100s. That's funny. Yeah, I would say roughly 200 on the sprier side of 200, of course.
Let's add that. Yeah, about 200, because I would have added about 30 years or so for when Lazarus was turned.
That makes sense. Yeah. So just close,
Yeah.
just shy of 200.
Yeah, 178 is Lazarus's official age.
Keska will look even more downtrodden. Just like she will look at him and just goes, I cannot even use that on you then. I would need something that is even beyond my station. She looks very troubled at this and just goes, I cannot even save you if you die.
He's not gonna die.
I'm saying
Lazarus will just kind of put his hands up and go, well, let's handle one thing at a time. I am currently still walking and talking, so that's good. We're off to a good start. As these things happen, we'll address it. I don't want us to spiral out and worry about too many things. We have some people stuck in a weird, mindless limbo. We have Zephyros probably trying to convert other people into what we are, which would not be great. Let's start with that, and we'll start checking things. Does anyone want to make a checklist? Maybe we just start writing it down. One by one, we check them off. We'll feel great as we get them done.
Will's good
That's-
at lists.
yeah. True, it is Ardenville. He is quite good at lists. But I will say this much, Lazarus. You are not leaving my sight if you get too hurt.
He can leave your sight sometimes, maybe.
No. I'll look at Tira and just go, if I do not make certain preparations to make sure that Lazarus is
He
able to
can
live.
leave your sight
Look, Tira,
sometimes, maybe.
Ardwell's just sort of
I don't know.
quietly like nudging Tira, like and
Yeah.
pointing between her and Lazarus with a
What?
question look on his face.
She just looks at you and says, "What? I don't fucking know. I don't fucking know."
I
Oh.
think your comment
And she
like
starts just pacing around. I don't fucking know anything. I don't know.
Idala comes up and interrupts and just gives you a hug.
Thank you.
Right
She hugs
now
back.
may not be the time.
And then the simulacrum hugs you both.
How cold is
Yeah.
that? I can feel cold now. I don't know.
It's made of ice.
Yeah.
So at least
have to
23
feel that
degrees.
Yeesh.
So, Idala says, right now may not be the best time to think too far into this, so why don't we do what has always worked for us and just rush right in?
There might not be time.
Probably not.
Then let's go.
Seems to be the best way. And she'll, before we all split, she'll just look at Lazarus and go, I am sorry for being so forward, but I would rather not lose another person on my watch that I'm unable to bring back. All right?
He pats you on the back and gives you a smile.
Just do as I said and keep it by sight as best as possible. If I need to, I have ways of keeping you alive for a certain amount of time. But remember, I can't bring you back if you die. And I'm sorry for your wife.
I do appreciate the kind words. It'll be fine. I've got all of you around me. What could go wrong?
Pesco
Oh,
will
look,
make
I
a
still have a wish left, and I might have to use it on you. So just don't make me use it on you, okay?
hey,
It will be good.
Early Arties.
Pesco will
Samantha nudges him really hard.
before we head out, Keska will make a point to let them know that the reason why she buried Carmilla on the mountain is because her body would not decay as much because it's very cold and it's
Preserve it.
remote. So if it comes down to it, there could be ways for us to bring her back, but that takes a lot and would be farther down the road. So that's it.
Also, at that point, hearing everyone bring up the wish, Rowan would have been sort of on the outside, leaning on his like glaive, sort of falling asleep, standing up because he didn't get much sleep with the adjoining room to his sister's room, and he'll kind of snap to and be like, "No, yeah, I can also make a wish for all of you as needed if it helps out with
No.
whatever you're doing."
And then my
Delismere,
Antha
Wait, no.
glares at him,
No.
shaking her head.
Nobody's
Delis-
listening to me. Look, it'll cost you more than it would cost Starville.
Delismere stands in the corner, just jingles her bracelet kind of quietly, says, "All you need to do is ask."
I mean, if I'd be willing to
Shush.
pay the price if it. Okay, right. Sorry.
Quiet.
Ardwell, at this point, I think you're also noticing your simulacrum over here. And it looks like somebody's been fiddling with it in some way. You're not quite sure, but something about it looks different than it did when you last saw it.
Got just his beaming smile on his face and some pep in his step.
It looks polished.
Yeah, it's polished.
Yeah.
This is someone here been who's been doing what with my double here?
Do you mean giving it a test run? Yes, that was me.
What?
I exceeded expectations.
I did not feel a thing, and he is even more glistening than he was before.
My Antha's jaw just drops.
What? It's not Artwill.
Idala's face is beet red.
I don't see what the issue is.
Did my beloved duplicate give you a great time?
That's what I said. Absolutely.
Fantastic craftsmanship, Ardwell.
I believe I may have given him some experience in Goliath Customs as well.
But, I mean, I thought I would have gotten to use that first, but...
Rowan walks away.
It's just sex. It's like, whatever. It's not even a real person.
Really? Okay.
I knew it was not you.
implied-
He paid the toll. He gets to stay in our room now.
I implied that he should,
And all is
I
well.
don't know.
Jesus,
You like me so much you want a second of me? Is that what you're trying to say, Maya?
Yes. Absolutely, honey.
Oh, okay.
Well, see,
I just want
Jessica
to
will
know
just
if
put
your
her hand
double
on-
has just as amazing as equipment as you. You know,
Jessica will be like,
No. Idala pipes up quietly from the corner and says, "It was pretty good equipment."
you have much to enjoy yourself with, if you know what I mean.
yes, I am aware.
Yes. Casca is just leaning her one hand right on her chin, just looking at my Antha, just so like shit-eating grin.
Hi.
How about we get going?
Indeed.
Yeah. She is looking everywhere except at the two of them.
Why am I suddenly glad that I did not learn Mordekainen's mansion that comes with like 100 servants.
Hmm.
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 Let's go kill some things, shall we?
Just the awkwardness in the room could be so thick it's cut with a knife.
Yeah. For the love of God, someone grab one of the conches.
Idala grabs a conch.
Yes.
All right. Idala grabs the conch. The other 5 of you, plus Nyla and the simulacrum, gather up close as Dulisimir and Rowan watch on and give a nod.
Oh, Rowan will grab the jewel he's been wearing, this red jewel, and he'll take it off and he'll hand it to his sister and go, take this with you. I know you'll be okay. I know all of them will protect you. They have. You all are stronger than I could have ever thought. You're much stronger than I ever imagined, Maya. Take this. I'm sure it'll help you. And I'll hand you this beautiful red jewel you've seen him kind of fiddle with and use a few times. And I'll drop it in chat for you, Rosie, so you can see what it is. But it's like a magic item Brad gave me to give you. I was supposed to bring you back home, but that didn't happen. So here it is. And he'll hand that to you and go, I'll be here when you get back.
You promise you'll be here?
Always. I can't go home without you. I'm too afraid.
Okay.
Dulisimir from the corner says, "Don't worry, I'll keep him company."
Oh my god.
Does the Iceman stay with us or?
No, he goes as well.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
sorry.
Just,
Yeah, stays with
she'll
the
put on the
group
necklace. She'll put on the necklace and then she'll pull Rowan in for a tight hug.
He'll reciprocate.
Love you, brother.
Love you too, sister. Be safe.
darling. Realize that you're having a hard time without armor, so let me
Listen,
cast mage armor on you.
do we have to
Okay.
do this right now? What if Les is about to die? Can we maybe take a minute and
Can we also prevent myself from dying just for a second?
why are you gonna die?
Just you know what? I'm soft. I'm squishy, okay?
I'll look at Lazarus and cast Death Ward on him. He's fine.
He would walk up to Tira and then give her like a reassuring squeeze. Like he'll reach down and grab her hand, squeeze it, and just kind of smile at her and be like, "We'll be fine. We've faced worse than this."
Okay, I missed part of that because my headset went wonky.
Lazarus just gives you
Who
kind
is
of like
talking?
I am. Lazarus was
Oh.
speaking to you, and he just gives you a reassuring like squeeze on your hand and goes, "We'll be fine, Tira. We faced worse than this. It'll be fine."
And I
Laz.
casted Death Ward on Lazarus. So yeah, he's good.
Laz, do you want to pursue bringing your wife back, if that's still an option?
I think I would like for her to rest. She lives her life. I would hate for her to have to see some of the things she put in motion. Who she was, who I married, she was gone a long time ago. And if we brought her back as that person, I don't know if she could live with the things she had done. I think this was probably the best course for her. And I think it was probably just selfish of me to want to bring her back. And as he holds her hand and he squeezes it, what I told you this morning, I meant. And he'll just kind of leave it at that.
She nods, kind of shaky. We need more time.
Well, let's get this thing done so we can have plenty of time for taking care of each other.
Indeed.
You all grab a hold of the conch, and in a swirl of magic that is accompanied by the sound of a horn being blown, you swirl in and fade out of view. And Rowan and Delismere are left on the ship alone.
Bow, chicka, bow, wow.
Poor Rowan. Oh, what a shame it is for an older brother to have to see his younger sister go off to such harrowing exploits. I mean, it's a pity she probably won't make it back.
Fucking Cal.
You for sure you left me with her. Of course, Brad was going to do this. I'll turn to Delismere and go. You do you hear that? Was that just me? Am I?
Oh no, I hear it.
Oh, all right. Okay.
You hear it, and the blue smoke begins to pour off of the bracelet as Calypso steps into the world in front of you.
He's been with us the whole time, Delismere?
Indeed, I have been here the whole time. Now, allow me to introduce myself. I am Calypso, Djinn extraordinaire, and your very best friend in a pinch. How do you do?
Rowan will extend his hand. I'm Rowan. It's a pleasure. It sounds like you already know me. And you've been working with this group this whole time. Then is that right?
Indeed, I have helped them out tremendously in so many ways that they know and so many ways that they don't. And now, Rowan, well, I want to help you.
Well, I'm listening.
Well, your dear sister's about to go into such dangerous, perilous plights. And for that, well, God forbids that your family arrives and your sister is who knows where. Perhaps even having found an untimely end. But I can fix all that. We can make it right now so that your sister is 100% guaranteed to come back from her little adventure. Wouldn't that make your parents proud of you?
He'll kind of lean back on his heels and inhale sharply, clearly not having thought like, oh, there is a good chance she may not come back from this, any of them. They've been so strong this whole time. I guess I just assumed it would be easy for them to come back, and I'll kind of look at Delismere.
So strong. Oh, she didn't tell you about Karask, did she?
Well, not in detail, no. Just that they had a friend that wasn't with them anymore. That's why Keska joined. That was my understanding.
Delismere pipes up. Allow me to tell you of the untimely end of Karask. And she'll go into full detail about how they had gone into the temple of the Eye of the Allfather, and when they'd come out, Karask had been speared by his own kind.
He'll the color will kind of drain from his face now, terrified that he has just he found his sister who he thought was in danger and just delivered her to an untimely death. And you're saying you can get her back here safely as she was before she left.
Without you seeing it, Calypso is behind you and has his hands over your shoulders and just kind of leans down. He's very, very tall, so he just kind of like leans down to you. I can promise that she will return back hale, hearty, and happy as she was. All you have to do is ask for it.
And the rest of Violent Efficiency, this wish would only be for her?
I would recommend you only made the wish for her. Wishing for an entire party of adventurers to come back would be ill-advised. But that is up to you, the wisher. If that's what you want to go for, I would be happy to do my best.
Oh man. He's got an 8 intelligence, but an 18 in wisdom. This is really hard to figure out.
I feel like wisdom might be helpful here.
Probably.
I think so too. I think fuck, what is he gonna do?
I also don't know if my mic was cutting in and out at the time, but Tira said flat out, "You don't do it; it will cost Arduil less."
Yeah, we did hear that. Yeah.
Yeah, you did.
Okay, I wasn't sure.
I'm gonna try to insight check Calypso, and I'm trying to gauge like whether or not he's trying to steer me away from making the wish for all of the group because it would benefit him in some way more than it would benefit me, I guess, if that makes
Go for
sense.
it. Yeah, go for it.
14. Fuck.
14. You're not sure why he's steering you away from making the wish for the whole group. I don't know.
Yeah.
14.
Brad,
Roll
you
me a
still have
wisdom
the
check.
genie.
Oh, oops.
Just straight wisdom.
Roll me a wisdom check to compensate off that. Let me see what you
Ugh.
infer. 13. You think maybe he can't guarantee all of that. That might be beyond his power.
Okay. Oh man. He will turn to Calypso and he'll say, I know it's a bit of a risk. And I know they advised against it, but I can't stand not knowing my sister is going to be safe. And if it's too much of a risk to ask for all of them, then I at least ask that both her and Artie can make it back.
If I were you, and this is me as a friend of the group speaking to another friend of the group, why, we're practically family. I would wish to make sure that your dear sister and her unborn child, your sweet future nephew, young Rowan, come back safely. And he holds his palm up in front of you, and a little smoky representation of Maya appears with a baby bundled in her arms.
Fuck.
Yeah, he's taking that wish. He's taking it, whatever it takes to bring her and her child home. And he will make the wish. I wish for my sister and her unborn child to kind of look at Calypso, like really emphasizing it. Return back safe, happy, and healthy, the same way they were before they left through that conch portal.
Wish granted.
So wait a minute, let me get this right. You just wished for Maya to have an unborn child.
Yeah, totally.
You just got your sister pregnant.
This
Two
is
for
not
two.
the first
You
time.
keep doing
Two,
this.
2 for 2. 2 for 2,
for
baby.
This is not the first time Brad has blindsided me with a pregnancy juice.
This is 2 campaigns in a row. I'm just
I'm
everyone's
sorry.
getting pregnant.
The words. This is not the first time that Brad has blindsided me with a pregnancy
Pregnancy, yeah.
in a game. Should not be something I hear, but I completely understand.
Yeah.
My first campaign with him, he did it then.
You
Just
didn't
Dungeons
get
and
pregnant in that one. Your
No,
shadow
but
got
I
pregnant.
I was the one that had all the symptoms, not
Oh,
her.
yeah, I forgot that. The shadow was pregnant, but Rosie had all of the pregnancy symptoms.
That's fucking amazing.
I really like the minute you started going there, I'm like, yep, they're all gonna come back pregnant. This is round 2 all over again.
Oh my god.
Okay. Wishes granted. Your vision becomes fuzzy and more out of focus until it goes completely black. And Delismer, you can see that Rowan's eyes are completely whited over. He has gone blind.
Oh no. Oh,
Uh,
she kind of shrugs and says, "Eh, better than the alternative."
It could have been worse.
It
Calypso
could've been worse.
reaches his hand out, and the matching bracelet on his wrist, you watch dissolve.
What?
his bracelet dissolved.
Oh, that is so much better. I have had that on for you don't know how many a millennia. But now it's time for me to take my bit of vacation. Delisimir, my ever loyal friend, companion, servant, confidant, etc., etc., I hereby bestow upon you a promotion.
Oh no.
Welcome to the family. And Dulisimir is sucked up into the bracelet. And is now
Oh
a
my
djinn.
Oh boy!
Wow.
You'll hear Rowan go, could be worse.
Oh no.
Literally, robot chicken. What a twist!
I will
How
have
could Rowan
Can
be
she
saying
say
it could
anything
be
as
worse
she's
when
going?
he can't see?
I can
Yeah,
hear
sure, you can say.
I can hear what's going on, right?
Yeah,
That's
I'll
still-
let you talk because you see your fingers at the tips are slowly turning to smoke, and you're being like pulled into the bracelet. So you got a little bit of time.
Calypso, you traitor.
Traitor. Traitor implies that I held loyalty to you.
But I held loyalty to you.
Yes, and you got everything you wanted out of it.
She frantically watches as her form is changing and says, Rowan, please pick up the bracelet and tell them what happened.
Flinks, and he'll grab his cloak and tear a piece, and then his little flying snake dragon will pop out and go, I can't see where it is. Just use this, toss it over it, and then pick it up and bring it back to me. But don't touch it. Just keep it safe. We fucked up, Dulisimir. Sorry.
Dulisimir, you are being fully pulled into the bracelet, which now rests on the floor, and you see Calypso just smiles at you, snaps his fingers, and the deck of the ship is filled with 100 identical bracelets.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh no.
Hey, I don't even know why.
And
She
with that,
told you not to make a
Calypso
wish.
takes his leave and goes off to have retirement. And that's where we will leave our two side characters to maybe get back to one day. We'll see.
One day.
One day.
Phenomenal cosmic power! Live in space.
I mean, Maya's gonna be reunited with Rowan at some point, so there
Mhm.
will be a whole thing then.
You guys are teleported into what appears to be some kind of underground cave. The walls are moisture and covered with bioluminescent lichen, snails, starfish, and barnacles. Tiny little harmless crabs scurry across the floor, avoiding this giant magical symbol that you all have found yourselves appearing on. Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Sharp.
Wow.
Sharp, everyone. We're on unknown territory.
Ardul. She starts to say as she watches Casey just leave.
And you see Ardwell just sort of closing his eyes, head down a little bit. Looks like he's concentrating on something.
Seeing Arda will do his normal scouting thing to get ready, Lazarus will take out his scimitars, just cut, light him up, so that he's ready for anything, and they'll both radiate some light around the party as needed, but he'll enact his blood right on both of his scimitars.
Okay. Tira will follow suit and draw her great sword. And let me check. Never mind. That is all.
Okay, so I can't see much that you can't see yourselves. There's a couple of doors off to the east of here. Up to the north, there's a couple of larger doors, more giant-sized doors. And of course, we have the stairwell up. I think it's a stairwell up, right?
Yeah, it's a stairwell up.
How should we approach this?
Adala says, why don't we go up the stairs?
I wish that other genie had given us better directions.
Make do with what we have.
Did you just say, oh no.
I was referring to the one that Delisimir got the favor from.
I know.
Which I included in my recap. Tira remembers his name. But she is not saying it.
Just don't say "I wish."
She did say,
I wish. But I didn't say his name. But
good point.
Yeah, you're right. I gotta be more careful about that. Ugh, that would have been bad if Cal was here. Or no, it wouldn't. I already used myself up with Cal. Oh well.
That did not sound right. Let's head upstairs since that's the suggestion I heard.
Yeah,
Let's go.
sure.
And head up to the next floor. Bring us to 14 to the Great Hall. You guys, as you're arriving up the stairs, the humongous stairs, everything here is giant to giant specifications. So, takes a little bit for you guys to go up each step because each step's got to be at least 3 to 5 feet, if that small. You can hear there's music coming from up above you. As you finally come up into the top, you see there is this enormous hall that is split off into 2 sections.
Oh.
There is a 15-foot high raised ledge that hugs the wall to the north and the east, with a gently sloping ramp that leads up to it. The acoustics in here are excellent to Adala's trained ears. And barnacle-covered pillars of hewn rock rise out to meet the vaulted ceilings, where a huge crystal window allows in light that casts beautiful patterns upon the wall. Underneath the crystal window is a hulking crab with colored nodules and hollow flutes of beautiful coral growing out of its shell. The creature is a living instrument. And you see that as one of the nodules on the shell is tapped, the motion tickles the crab, causing it to exhale a burst of air through one of its coral pipes, presenting this deep tune, kind of similar to a pipe organ. See, there are 2 female storm giants up at the top over here that appear to be in rehearsal performing a song, as one does the singing and one does the musical arrangements on the hulking crab.
I think we want to try to sneak through here.
If I do, are any of their eyes? Do any of the eyes seem purple? As I look
Yeah.
at these people,
As
giants.
you look around here, does any of them seem purple? Let's see. I'll have to up here. Both of the women singing have purple eyes.
I will silently point at my eyes and then point at them, like indicating like purple eyes. They got them. Those two. He'll nod at Idala like, yeah, we should sneak through.
Okay.
She points at the stairs to the north.
Okay. Got it. I will kindly look at everybody and just go, like, put my arm like I'm making the motion to, like, keep together. And I will cast silence. With the intention that if anyone sees us and starts going into combat, I will dispel the silence immediately.
Okay.
So, 20-foot radius sphere, no sound at all.
Well, Tira has the draw
Okay.
sign.
Casca, I need you to give me a stealth check with advantage to cast a spell because it does have a verbal component.
Okay, gotcha.
We're going to do that with advantage because the two giants are singing, so, you could probably do it quietly enough. You just got to
Okay.
beat their passive perception.
Okay, so stealth check, correct?
Yep, stealth check with advantage.
Thanks.
Okay. I would call that a 9 because heavy armor should not impose disadvantage on you speaking, but a 9 is not going to do it. The two giants that are singing suddenly stop, look over at all of you. As soon as they see you, these two storm giant guards move into guarding position.
Idala just kind of tenses, but makes no move to attack and says, "We don't want to have to fight you."
To fight us? What business have you within our court? Nim, did you ask for some entertainment to be brought? I didn't ask for anything to be brought. Mira, did you? No, maybe we should see what brings these puny creatures here to court. Who has the nobility to speak for or what passes for nobility among you small people to speak to
Tira
us?
lifts a hand. I am
Lazarus.
Jarl of the Frost Giants.
Do you speak giant?
I don't. I say that in common.
Mhm.
I do too. Lazarus will raise
And-
his hand too because he was a nobleman, so he'll like.
And also the Fire Giants. I pulled up
I think Tyr is
the
the leader of all the giants except for the
Stone and Hill. Stone and Hill.
Yeah.
I know.
So-
Just two of the four.
I-
Pretty much Idala and Tira have claimed over two of each of the giant tribes.
That's
as
Ca-
the Jarl
Casca
of
did, yeah.
the Frost
Casca,
and
sorry.
Fire Giants, I say, as Jarl of the Frost and Fire Giants, we wish to see Zephyros. She
Oh.
looks behind her shoulder at the rest of you and kind of shrugs.
He's a good friend of ours, and Lazarus will step up and kind of gesture to his eyes and into the eyes of those giants that were singing and go, "We all seem to have a bit in common, so we were hoping to catch up with our old friend."
Yes.
Strange. You claim to be Jarl of the Frost Giants?
Yes, I am. I have Winter's Howl with me too, which is supposed to be like the symbol.
That is not the Ring of Winter
The
as a
ring is-
symbol.
No,
Yeah,
it
the
is
ring.
not. Well, I thought it was still part of it, which is in my pocket.
No, you
Yes.
left the ring in that box.
Yeah, I thought I had the box though.
Oh, okay.
Is that Unless it was too big for me to carry around.
No, you can
I
probably carry
could've-
it with you.
Yeah.
Okay. And the fire giants, I say.
Self with the hill giants, stone giants, as she kind of like swings down Earthbreaker and holds the pendant up, and then snaps it back into her, the back part of her armor.
Cool. All right. Let's have somebody in the group give me a persuasion check. We're gonna set the DC at 15 because
I got
you do have the
Adala,
pieces.
Definitely.
I got it. I'm gonna use my inspiration.
Ooh, yeah.
Okay.
Keska's good. Ooh, yeah.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Just in case, can I guide it, sir?
I told you DC is 15.
Ooh,
No
yeah,
need.
true. No
We're
need.
past it.
Yeah.
You see the two of them kind of lean over and start whispering to each other for a moment, discussing it. See one of them. You see they turn back. We greet you, Jarl of the Frost Giants, Duke of the Fire Giants, Chieftain of the Hill and Stone Giants. I am Princess Miran. This is my sister, Princess Nim. Our young and inexperienced sister is far too overwhelmed with important matters to greet you right now. She is acting queen at the moment, while our father is indisposed. Our uncle Zephyros is not available quite at this moment, but we would offer you hospitality and see you to guest quarters, and we could make arrangements to have an audience with him.
And in Giant, I will thank them profusely.
About
Did you want to say anything?
Can you tell us about how long ago the dear professor arrived here? How much time has passed?
Zephyros, he means.
Zephyros,
Yes,
yeah,
of
sorry.
course. He's been here 6 or 7 days now.
Oh, good. He's probably nice and settled in. As I look back at the rest of the group, like shit. Okay. Anyone have any general questions before we are seen to the guest quarters?
Adala,
Jarl, go ahead.
Adala kind of steps forth a little sheepishly and says, "I was really enjoying that music."
Oh, well, thank you. Have you ever heard someone performing the hulking crab before?
No, but I have heard someone play a dulcimer.
I confess I've not know what instrument that might be.
Well, then we are of the same page.
Gods, if you would see our friends to guest quarters.
Thank you.
The two giants just to escort you guys back downstairs.
Ah,
Would it be possible if myself and my lover would be able to stay in your court for the next 10 to 15 minutes and listen to you play, and then head back down with the rest of the party? And I say this is Giant.
Roll me persuasion.
Sure. Let's see.
I want to help.
Charisma bait. I get advantage on the next charisma based roll.
Oh. Well,
Yes,
never
because
mind.
of your
right.
icy threesome.
Jesus.
I will guidance myself on this. And let's do this persuasion check.
Yo!
I'm sorry, baby. I got it.
Roll the d4, see if it's a double crit.
Let's do it. Oh yeah, it is.
No!
Wow.
Yeah,
Pretty
baby.
good.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
Very
Pretty
good. Who do you want to give the inspiration to?
I will give it to my lady.
Cool. Idala, go ahead and add inspiration back onto your sheet.
Yes. Wow, a double crit.
That's awesome.
Keska has probably heard of interesting instruments and will give this rendition just like there's been tales from what I have heard from people that have been long understanding of the storm giants, of these great instruments that the Goliaths had never been able to see. What stories would I have been able to tell if I would never be able to hear them? And as you know, Goliaths tell no lies, madam, my lady, and my lady.
This is
And we will
quite
always
true.
tell the truth.
Very
So
well.
I mean-
Stay here, all of you. Remain, and you can hear us perform. Also, we're planning on performing it for dinner tonight. You can hear us practice and tell us how it goes.
I look forward to it most graciously. As Idala will, I can imagine Keska just kind of like winks over at Idala.
Idala's just staring right at the instrument and the two ladies. Like, she's just enamored.
Yeah. And Keska will take a seat right here on that little stone right next to the pond.
It
And kind
is
of like-
a fountain that it's like a full spouting fountain.
It's kind of good reminiscing. Why not? And I just kind of tap the seat right next to me. Just, come sit. Just like a look at everybody else and just, this is your fucking time.
This is your chance. Go.
I see Casey flying around, so I'm gonna I'm gonna stand next to Tira and look over and see if I can tell if Arduel obviously trying to do his trance thing and look around with Casey, or is he like kind of hiding it and standing behind Nyla, or like would I even notice what he's doing?
To you guys, it's pretty readily noticeable. He's done it around you so many times. You immediately know. Oh, I know what he's doing.
Okay, then I'll grab Tira to like kind of fan out so that we're just kind of in front of him, not obviously trying to hide him, but just enough that like he's not clearly not paying attention because he's blind and deaf. But I would recognize that and try to.
And
Cover him a
I will
little bit.
have Nyla just be in front of him.
Cool.
Yeah. I figured this would be a good distraction.
Okay. What else are you guys doing as they're playing their song for you?
I don't know. What's everybody else
Idala's
doing?
enjoying it, yeah.
No. I have things to ask Idala if everybody else wants to go first.
I think Lazarus would just stand next to Tira and then like hold her hand, listening to the music. But I think he would be sort of tense and nervous seeing that the two giants, the women, have purple eyes, and he'd think like, "Oh man, like this is probably not the best situation." But he would try to just stay calm. But he would just listen to the music as Arduel does his scouting.
Yeah.
What
Tira
does-
still seems pretty tense, but she holds Lazarus's hand and watches.
What is...
And then, go ahead.
You go ahead.
I was just gonna say Mantha is standing next to Nyla and keeping an eye on everything around her, but she's a little distracted because she sees Tira and Lazarus holding hands.
They've
Her
done
mind
that
goes
before.
to
For the record, that's actually not that weird for them at all.
no. After the encounter on the ship and her line of "he can be away for a moment."
And then I said maybe.
That's all I
Okay.
need, baby. A moment.
It has been a while for you, so that may be all you need.
It's been a few hundred years.
We have also fully established that Tira is not subtle about things at all.
Yeah.
Very true.
She's also
Yep.
not level-headed, which
Mhm.
means this is probably. We'll see.
Yeah. Casca will just be looking right into like holding one of Adala's hands and just kind of looking at it and just going, this is really nice. It may only last a few moments though, but it is nice to be able to be amongst essentially the ancestors of my ancestors and not feel like they're going to try to kill us at this moment.
You know, I owe Delisimir a party.
True.
I would have liked for her to have been here.
I personally would not have minded, but she seems very dead set on her genie friend.
What did Arduel find while scouting?
Some more giants, a bunch of pools.
Okay. I don't know. This all depends on whether or not we get through all of this, but I would not mind something like this in our house if we were able to get one. Just smaller, of course.
Definitely.
There's no better place I would be right next to you than right looking into the precipice of most uncertain danger. Thank you.
She nods.
She leans over and gives you a very long kiss. Let's get back to enjoying this possible fight we may need to get into at some point. But hopefully not.
Hopefully not. But eventually, yes.
And she'll probably move Idala onto the side of her and just kind of hold her in like the little cup of her arm.
You hear the song getting slower and slower. The beat suddenly drops down, spacing itself out. And as it does, you all feel your heartbeat start to beat in sync with it, slowing down as you each become drowsy and eventually pass out.
Oh no!
Oh.
Is this a charm spell?
No,
Okay.
more a paralysis.
Ah,
Can I cast Counterspell as I feel it?
No.
Oof. Okay.
It's a magical effect of the crab. Copy that there. Keep that there. Paste that there.
Oh.
Oh.
I don't see anything yet. What are you owing?
Oh
I don't
no.
There it
like
is.
this.
No reason. It's perfectly fine. Nothing to worry about.
This is water.
no,
I'm saying-
Lazarus. Fuck.
Yeah. Fuck. No! I knew Brad was gonna come back and get me with this fucking water eventually.
I'm saying I don't like this, but then I'm looking at it and I'm like, wait, it's a bunch of sharks. This is my moment.
You all come to in a lowered area that is about 4 feet deep of water. It comes up to most of your chests. And all around in little alcoves, you see the fins of sharks circling as the portcullises that separate the two of them, excuse me, begin to be lowered.
Oh. Fun.
What's
They're
what,
sharks!
Lazarus is and I appear to be on some kind of seashell. So he's not hopefully taking damage from the water. I don't know.
I think it only occurs for if it's moving water, so he's mostly fine for now.
Just like a pit, like just a pit of water where they keep
Yeah.
sharks. Okay. All right.
Samantha's gonna scream, I want to talk to the sharks!
Well, hurry up and talk to him.
Can I talk to them before initiative starts?
Sure.
Oh, jeez. Okay, so she's gonna come a bit closer and immediately start speaking to them. Hello, beautiful, beautiful creatures of the ocean. I am Iantha. We would not like to harm any of you. Would anybody be willing to speak? And maybe we could talk this out?
Food, food, rip, rip, kill, 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 tear, tear, eat, 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 eat.
I gotcha. So she's gonna go into her bag and she's gonna take out like jerky that she has for Nyla and she'll start tossing it into each area.
It doesn't do anything for sharks. It's not bleeding.
Can she catch a fish and just shoot the
what fish?
Are there any
You
fish
think
in-
there's a fish in here?
She's hopeful. She is hopeful.
Idala, you got first turn.
All right. Let's take a look here.
Floats. Wanted to listen to some fucking good music.
I want to hold my action to
Okay.
I want to retaliate when the sharks inevitably get closer to us.
Okay. Myantha.
She really doesn't want to fight them. She really doesn't. Hold on, I'm literally searching through my stuff because I'm like, there's got to be something else I could do. There has to be. I wonder if animal friendship would do it.
Possibly.
I'll try.
Depends on
Uh,
their intelligence.
Let's see.
Oh, yeah. True. 4 or higher.
All right. What's your safety C?
Oh my goodness, kid.
What
Where?
are you casting it at, by the way?
Second level.
Second level? Okay.
Yes.
So just the one.
Where is the save DC again? I always forget
On your
this
spells
part.
page at the very top.
Oh, okay. Why does it say 0?
Click the attribute thing, the drop down, and select wisdom.
Okay. Oh my goodness. Skyla, stop. And then, oh gosh. Sorry, Skyla is. Select wisdom and. Oh, did you just take over the page?
Yeah, spells page, then you drop down wisdom. Save DC is
Okay.
16.
All right, thank you.
Which one of the sharks do you want to try to befriend?
Let's see. Let's go for the one nearest her. So, like in that second pod, that first one.
Going down here? Okay.
Yeah.
Make an int save. 2 is right, -5.
Negative.
All right, that shark is friendly to you.
is that shark able to kind of like spread the message around that we don't want to harm them?
Nope.
Damn. Okay. At least she's made one their friend.
They have an
Oh, okay.
intelligence of 1. They don't communicate with each other for anything.
Skyla, stop. Oh, I was gonna do Nyla stuff, but
Oh, all right. Sorry. Go ahead.
right, Skyla, hold on. Oh my goodness. Oh my god. 2. I'm just gonna have her move up next to me, and I'll withhold her action right now.
Okay.
Okay.
Fire sharks move 40 feet. First shark moves 40. Second shark's gonna move. 40. Maybe just
Right.
close enough to take a bite at Keska.
My held action goes off.
Okay.
I'm gonna attack the one that's trying to attack Keska. We're gonna smite it.
Do you get the reach?
You're right. I can't move. I can't move, can I?
You can't move. It's a held action though.
Well, if it gets close to you, one of them gets close to you, then you'd be able to attack, yes. Or it gets close to Lazarus.
Okay. Well, let's do. Since I see that they're gonna all come rushing in anyway, let's do 1,000 darts, level 3.
All right. What are we targeting? Those ones that
These
way?
3, yep,
Got it.
all 3 of them.
The first one's going to succeed. The second 2 are going to fail. So they're both going to take the 22. And first one's going to take 11. All right. And shark that moved in is going to try to bite Keska. 24.
Yeah, that's going to hit.
That's going to get you for 13.
Okay.
Another one over here. Come on. Just short. Kira.
Angie,
Okay.
you're muted.
I know. I was unmuting as you were. I was just getting to it. So I am going to rage, and because I'm 14th level, I can actually roll twice now on that and choose
Okay.
which one I prefer. As soon as I find it, I have a ton of things listed in my. Oh. There we go. So I'm going to do that 2 times.
All right. I see a 2 and a 6.
All right.
So 2 is the free Misty Step, and 6 is the +1 to AC.
Yeah, I'll do the Misty Step
There's Misty Step 1 guy.
to here.
Uh-huh.
Although actually, yeah, I don't even need that because I get the free movement with my rage, but actually it's probably easier without the water. Okay. So then I'm going to we still have all our equipment.
Yeah, you still have all your equipment. They just grabbed you and tossed you down here.
Okay. So 2 times with the flame tongue.
That's gonna hit 23 on 7, 30 damage just to kill.
Okay. And
Nice.
then I think I still have enough movement to go here.
Yeah, definitely.
And I will reckless attack that one.
Okay.
Which I forgot to declare for the last one, but it didn't matter.
We've been playing for how many months now as these characters?
I know. Okay, so
18
that's
is going to hit. That's going to be 25 plus 8. It's at 33.
Yeah. Yes.
Cool. Let me see your rage real fast. Where is your...
I did turn off Winter Rage.
That's fine. I was looking for your wild magic rage thing. Where's... We have it under... That's just under wild surge? Okay.
Yeah,
There
I
you
can
are.
also
Let me see
roll
that.
again
Let me
on
see
that.
that. Let me see that. Space that. Dot dot. Check that. Check that.
Oh, you were changing it so it'll automatically roll twice.
Both rolls will now be on that sheet.
Okay,
Or on the same pop.
Okay, good.
Okay, that's going on there. Lazarus.
And remind me, Brad, it's difficult terrain, right? Inside the water because it's up to like chests, you said?
Yeah, it would be.
Okay. Let's see. I don't like all of those guys staring us down there. I will move just a little bit, so I'm still on this shell thing, so slightly out of the water. And the water doesn't seem like it's flowing or anything like that. I'm just a pool right now.
Yeah, it's just a
clarify.
pool, so you're fine.
Okay. Okay, so then I'll just move there and then I'll have my scimitars in hand and I will hold an action for one of these sharks to get in close and then I'm gonna start slicing and dicing. But that's basically all I can do.
Got it. Speaking of which, that one right there in the front goes next. So it's going to come right to you.
Cool. First, or just one swing, held action. Cloud Piercer.
The 30's a hit, deals 24 damage.
Cool. And then that's it for me for my held action.
You have more than one attack.
Oh, I do. Offhand, what am I thinking? There we go. 25. 12 more.
25 hits on 12. That's a kill.
Cool.
Thanks.
And now you over here. 30. Jeff, your token says you're down 10 hit points.
Yeah, I have to roll hit points when I activate the right on the sword. I have to take damage.
Oh, okay. I need to verify that because sharks get advantage on something that doesn't have max health.
That's me, baby.
17.
That misses.
Okay. Casey doesn't need a turn. Keska.
Alrighty. Bonus action. Going to use Giant's Might. So I'm going to get up to 16 feet tall. So now I'm completely out of the water. And then I am going to... that's my bonus action. Then my action, I am going to... yeah, throw up... let's say... Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what I want to do. Yeah, bonus action, and that action I'm going to be doing Aura of Vitality. So then get to do this. Aura 30 feet. So yeah, there we go. Yeah, so now I have the aura up. And that'll be it for Keska.
Okay. Other sharks are stacked up over there. Ardwell.
Oh man, this is a difficult decision here to make. Let's see. Looks like I guess my simulacrum has to do its own. Has to go on my turn too.
Yes. We'll give him his own initiative next week when he has his own sheet.
Yeah,
But for today,
that's
we're just
fine.
going to run with yours.
That's fine. We'll take care of the simulacrum first, and he will cast a fireball so that it hits these. Oops.
That clump of 3 right there.
Yeah, that clump of 3 that right there. Yeah, exactly.
Got it. Let's get their 3 dex saves right in order 1, 2, 3. That is a fail, a success, and a fail. We're taking 24 for the first guy. Second guy's going to succeed. He's only taking 12, and the third one's taking 24. Got it.
And what shark is looking the most hurt?
The one next to Keska.
All right, magic. Nope. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? There we go. Toll the dead on that
Toll the
one.
dead. 14, that's kill.
Very good.
Anything
Okay.
else?
Bonus actions. If I need it, might not. First things first. The simulate. Okay. Oh, I can't move my simulacrum. 10.
No, where do you want him at?
15. I want him heading towards these stairs. Which, with his move pace, is probably
15
not
feet.
very far. Yeah. Oh, and then Casey is going to be ready to harass any sharks that may get too close to Maya or Nyla. And help them with any attacks they need to make.
Got it.
Which I guess actually would be right there is best place.
Cool. You should be able to move the simulacrum's token now. I just made a rudimentary sheet for it.
Looks like it. Excellent. Thank you.
Okay, we got that taken care of. Over to sharks. 25, 35, 40. Shark's gonna go over here. Gonna take a bite at Nyla.
Can I have her use her withheld action?
Yes.
Okay, so she will just immediately do her claws.
23 is gonna hit for 13.
With advantage because of help from the bird from our bat, right?
Oh, you were given the help. I thought you were. Yeah. Okay. I was thinking you were unhelping whatever was coming to her, but that doesn't make sense in my head. Okay, so yeah, that's crit. That's going to be 24 damage. And Maya, who do you want to give advantage or inspiration to?
Idala already has it, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so give it to Tira.
Okay. That was now it's action. The shark can take its bite. Now 18.
Yeah. Oh, wait,
Okay,
no.
now
Wait,
that-
yes.
Yep. Now that takes 10.
Okay.
And Idala, we're back to you. Oh, actually, no, we rotated systems now. Maya, it's your turn.
Oh.
Oh, it does work.
Indeed.
Oh. She's torn whether she should attack or try animal friendship again.
I mean,
She
there
really
is no
don't-
concentration.
Yeah, she really doesn't want to have to hurt them if she doesn't have to.
I don't believe animal friendship was concentration. It was like
It
a
is not.
24-hour spell.
Oh yeah, it's a
Yeah.
24-hour spell.
Yep. Yeah, so try it again if you want to.
So even if we've already hurt some of these sharks, would they still be up for animal friendship, or are they just going to be completely?
I don't think it's going to work. All of them, with the exception of the one you befriended, have taken damage, so none of them. It won't work on any more of them.
Yeah, I didn't think so. That was my only thing. Okay, so I need to select. She'll come up closer to this one, and I know what I'm going to do. Where is it? Do this one.
That is a hit for 21 damage as sweet and gentle Maya, who doesn't want to hurt an animal, rips into this shark with her claws and kills it.
Why don't you be
She's going to take pieces of that shark to feed her new shark friend. Okay.
Wow.
Yeah, it's gonna become a cannibal, but it'll be happy. It is some bloody fresh food.
Fish are cannibals anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nyla's action?
Oh yeah. Don't know how I blanked on that. Ferocity. Ooh, 5. So it gives us 7. And how far is it? As the water goes further out, like if I went to these sharks over here on the left side, does the water get deeper or does it stay at that level, boys?
Stays at this level here. If you were to go into the little alcoves, it gets deeper.
Okay. What did I? So say like 5 Nyla there, she's still good.
Yeah.
Okay. So oh my goodness, I just realized something else I could do. I want to have her alley-oop to where she like jumps and like creates a whole tidal wave thing.
Oh.
Yeah. All right, so that's gonna alley oop. Got there. Hit that. I gotta make strength saves for all 3 of those. It's 2 failures, 1 success. And somehow the sharks don't have prone immunity. Cool. What's going on prone? That one and that one are. You're prone and you're prone.
Imagine that's the that's the thing. The get rotated idiot.
Mm-hmm. Except it's Nyla doing a cannonball into the water and sharks flying out like someone threw dynamite in the pond.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Lazarus, you're up.
Okay, I will take my first swing at this guy in front of me with Cloud Piercer for a 19 for 21 damage.
That'll hit. That'll do 21.
Offhand, let's get rid of sneak attack. There we go. For another 15.
Kill.
I will then, if I use my movement 15 and then bonus action dash, can I get up on the steps with Arduel?
What's your movement speed?
My movement speed is 35.
35?
Yeah.
So No, you're only going to get that far because you're on difficult terrain.
Okay. I just don't like that all the water is moving now. I will move that way anyways. You said about right here, right? With my full movement and then bonus action dash.
Yep.
Okay. I will run that way and go, don't like this one bit. And then I'll end my turn.
All right. Idala.
All right. We're gonna come over here and smite this this one to the north.
Question, Brad.
Uh-huh.
When Nyla did essentially the cannonball, is the water currently moving?
No, it still doesn't count as moving.
Okay.
Okay, cool. That's what I was looking at. I was just like, fuck.
Mm-hmm.
So I was worried about it. I was like,
22
what
is
are
a
you doing?
hit for 16.
And I'm gonna
Yeah.
smite.
Okay.
You don't need to pop it too hard. You could probably do like a second or a first
Yeah,
level.
I was gonna do it a second.
Second, so 3d8.
Thank you.
There you go.
Extra 15 damage. Got it.
Nice.
How badly hurt is it?
Pretty bad.
Okay. We'll smack it again. Come on, button.
Oh yeah,
Oh! Double crit. Oh my
That's a-
goodness.
double crit.
That is a crit for an extra 14 damage. 14 is an exact amount needed for a kill. Idala, who would you like to give inspiration to?
I think I'll give it to Ardwol.
Okay. Ard will go ahead and take inspiration.
Thank you.
For clarification on your Moonblade and the rolls, because you get criticals on 19, so that's what your 30 is right there. That would not count for the inspiration rule, though,
Gotcha.
because it has to be a nat 20 for that.
I understand.
Yep. So if it's a 31, you're good. But if it's
31,
30,
you're
you're not.
good.
So I only moved. What was that? 10 feet?
10 feet, yeah.
I'm gonna move back this way another 30 feet. I'm flying.
Okay.
And that'll be the end of my turn.
Okay. Shark has to rotate itself back over in the water and then make a bite on Nyla. 19.
Yep.
She's going to take 13.
Okay.
Other one up here. Go right here after Idala. Fumbles.
Can I throw the shark and do the get rotated meme?
I tell you what, let's make an opposed athletics check, and if you win, I'll let you throw it.
Hella.
Shark only got 9.
Yeah,
There
baby.
it is.
Yeah,
26.
baby.
Oh, look,
Shark
right.
is rotated and tossed, provoking attacks of opportunity from both Nyla and Lazarus. And Keska has been thrown into her.
Oh, thanks. I just look down and just go, babe, that's not what I wanted.
All right. Lazarus, your sneak attack does not count on that roll.
Well, sorry, I just have the button clicked on
You
my
just
sheet.
got it ready. Yeah, I got it.
Yeah. So that would be just 8 plus whatever.
8 plus 7.
Yeah, 7. Sorry. Yeah.
8 plus 7. Yeah. 8 plus 7, 2. So that's there. Okay. Nyla's.
Okay.
There you go.
Hella.
24 hits 16. That's a kill.
Nice.
Yeah.
Idala just picks it up into the air, and as Lazarus and Nyla tear into it, it just falls apart above her.
Shark steaks! Yeah!
Yeah.
No. No.
Alright. The shark's turn. The shark's gonna move to here. He's gonna go after Lazarus. 22.
Hits.
17 damage.
Okay.
Tira.
Okay. I'm gonna use my 30-foot teleport to get me here,
Uh-huh.
since the water that's way easier than wading through the water,
Yeah.
and attack this one twice. Recklessly.
Alright. 17 minus 5, that's
12.
12. 12 is a hit. Your first hit is gonna kill that one.
Okay, well, since I still had move left, can I just
Yes, you
go
can.
right here and crit the other one?
Yes, you can. It's gonna
Alright.
crit that one for what is that? 13
Jesus.
plus 14 plus 22 plus 5 plus 15. You crit that shark for 69 damage.
Okay,
Nice.
Oh, right.
Nice.
I will give
Ooh.
inspiration to Lazarus,
Nice.
and I feel satisfied.
We are out of combat.
Yeah. Literally, the critical roll nice was perfect for that.
Idala's
The-
gonna pick up Lazarus and fly him to the rest of the way to the stairs.
Thank you.
And with right before the stuff ends, I'm going to be using my bonus action to be able to heal up Nyla 2d6, and that'll be another 8 for them. How many times can I do that before it'll actually end out? That's my question.
It lasts for a minute, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So I believe you have 9 more rounds of that.
Okay. Can I just say that everybody kind of gets it all the way full, because even with that, I could still re-roll ones.
I think you're gonna need to check that. Some of you are a little low that I don't know if you'll have quite enough to get that without. I think we have to make the rules.
Okay, gotcha. So that's the first one on Nyla. Gonna re-roll that one right there. Re-roll that one. Re-roll that one. 6. There we go.
Okay,
So that's
8 and 11. That's 19 for Nyla.
Yep. So Nyla is at full now. Lazarus. So Lazarus is getting another 2d6. So that's 6. Tell me when you're full, Lazarus.
145 plus 6. Keep going, baby.
Another 9.
Almost there.
How much more?
I'm down like 11. So you can just. I mean, I still that's perfect. That's more than enough. We're good.
Okay, cool.
Five.
And then the last ones that I'll use are going to be for myself. So that's 8. That's 33. And then last one.
Seven.
One last. Yeah. So 5. Yeah, and that'll literally put me at full right there.
All right.
I had enough. Cool.
We
And
good.
then aura goes away.
Hella.
At least Mayantha is going to collect some of the shark guts and such and give it to her new sharky friend.
Sharky.
Your new sharky friend nuzzles up to you like a puppy.
She's totally petting it. She goes, "Do anybody want to get a pet in?"
No, that's all you. That's good. You're good. And I'll lean down and I'll pick up a shark fin and I'll hand it to Arduel and go, I've heard it's good for virility based on what I've been hearing on the ship between you two. Why don't you save that fin for later? Crush it up, put it in a tea or something.
I
Oh.
don't think I need any more virility.
Maybe for
Ooh.
the
And
icy
there's something in my visions that says that I really don't need to be anymore.
Well, I'm proud of you.
I was gonna say, if you seriously take that, don't let me find out.
Yeah. Casca will pet the shark with her giant 16-foot hand. Do I need to roll an animal handling check for this?
No, because she has it spelled.
Yes. No time like the
I
present.
wish I could take you with me, buddy.
Just let it know to stay here and be safe.
Are we going up, out? What's going on?
That she will kiss the shark and say, "Stay
You
safe."
should ask if there's anything important in here that it's seen.
Is there?
Food?
Anything other
There's
than
food.
ask him if there's anything other than food.
Have you perhaps seen anything sparkly or anything that we could possibly look at?
Blood is sparkly.
Other than blood.
I don't think there's anything besides blood and now a bunch of shark guts that my friend will get to eat.
One second.
My toys, my toys.
Hello, Skylar.
So tonight she's being very, very
Vocal?
attached.
The last time I said hi to her, she called me a butt.
Dang.
It do be like that sometimes.
It do be a butt.
Yeah.
The shark
do.
goes over to that seashell that Lazarus was standing on and nudges it. The shell pops open, and inside are two grapefruit-sized pearls.
Casca, one for you and one for me?
Perfect. Here. Do you need a lift?
I should be able to pick that up, right?
No, I mean as in like
Great.
to lift you up to get you out of the water.
Oh.
Each of those pearls is worth 500 gold.
Wow.
Nice.
I'll put them in
So-
this giant pack that I've got now.
So that was the first time we've done diplomacy instead of just run in with our weapons and attack, and it didn't go great. So I'm not doing
Yeah.
that next time.
It definitely backfired. I really was, for a moment there, very proud of us, and then immediately regretted that we altered our ways.
Yeah, Idala's like, yeah, I'm kind of really upset that the people who I complimented on their music are such assholes.
True, but at least we got to hear very nice music, and we also got two pearls, as she'll show them in her hand, as she'll, like Mario, go shrink.
Well, Mayantha has hers.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah.
All right, should we wait here while Arduel scouts out with Casey? Or have you already done that? Arduel, did I miss that?
I've done quite a bit. We're actually still, I think, on the same level as we were before. I can't go. One of the biggest problems with giant caverns like this is, and anything that can fit a giant, is my spells aren't giant sized, and my ranges of seeing aren't giant sized. So I can't really see all that far. But there's a nice door here. We could probably check out this door and see what's. Is there like any cracks or openings that a small bat might fit through, or
No.
of course not.
Well, because how much water is here, you can't let water seep into the wrong places.
Okay, well, see if I can hear anything on the other side of this door. I should have Casey letting me know if Casey hears anything on the other side of the door.
Why, your passive's like 30.
It's not 30, it's 22, but yeah.
Ancient dragons have passives of 22.
Yeah.
Casey has blind sight.
Yeah.
Nothing on the other side of the door.
All right. Is it locked or anything I need to do to open it, or just open it and go in?
Weirdly enough, nothing I see in my notes tells me this door should be locked. What you see when you come into here, stairs to Sam, blah, blah, blah. Why are you telling me all about these stairs? That makes no sense. This room appears to be an armory containing armor and weapons sized for storm giants. Looking across the room, you see 4 quarterstaffs carved from the ships, from the masts of sunken ships, a large barrel with 6 tridents sticking out of it, an open crate containing 10 coral-encrusted rocks, and a storm giant-sized mannequin wearing a golden suit of scale mail. Hanging off on the walls are 3 enormous shields made from the shells of dragon turtles, and 6 massive great swords with coral inlaid hilts and sharpened whalebone blades that are lined with shark teeth.
Jessica feels sad that she can't
Sabotage
wield
their
this.
armory. What?
Jessica feels sad that she can't wield any weapons currently. You sound really cool.
Right? Ardwell, do you think we can wreck the place? Or...
You know, let's not. Let's go ahead and let's go take care of some giants.
Could you? Do you have a spell maybe you could cast on the door to keep others from getting through once we leave, so they can't get access to all these weapons?
I don't think I have it. I don't have anything prepared that would do that.
No problem. Worth a shot. I agree. We should perhaps move on then while we can.
Yeah, probably the only other thing of note in here that Ardwell, as ever conscious about money, would know that that giant set of golden scale mail is probably worth about 10,000 gold.
Ooh.
But it's huge.
Yes, it also weighs 1,000 pounds.
Yeah.
I don't
Not
think
even-
so.
Yeah,
We'll come
not
back.
even.
We will come back for this.
Yeah,
All right.
not even Keska in large form would have the weight capacity for that.
We have ways.
Yes,
We have ways.
I would be able to carry some of it, but not all of it, because
I had to leave the treasure in the last giant place, not this one.
Yeah.
Dear, I
Yeah.
think we really should at least leave the chainmail there.
Yeah, we'll leave the mill here for now. We'll come back and get this.
definitely.
I don't want to leave treasure from another place again.
Yes,
But
absolutely.
for now,
You just have bigger worries right now.
we have
True.
other things to concern ourselves with.
Yes. Lead the way.
Okay, we'll head our way north. Anything in this room?
That entire room is completely submerged. It has a 50-foot high pyramidal ceiling with walls that taper inward beginning at a height of 30 feet. As harmless bioluminescent jellyfish illuminate the entire area, including a 40-foot tall statue of Straunemouse, god of the storm giants.
I can try to look around. I'm a decent swimmer. I don't wear armor, if you want.
You say it's completely submerged to what depth?
50 feet.
50. Oh, that completely submerged.
Yeah,
You
you gotta
want
go
me to-
swimming to go through here.
Do you want me to take a look, Ardwell?
Sure.
All right.
Is there enough room to fly across the room?
Submerged.
Oof.
So yeah, Tira will take a swim. She has pretty decent athletics and no armor, so she doesn't suck at it. Just to see if she can see anything interesting down there.
Not like Chris, who was trying to swim in plate.
No, it was
Yeah.
scale. It was scale.
It was
Don't-
scale.
Scale, plate, they're both heavy.
I don't want to relive everybody letting me drown, Brad. Thank you. That was. Everyone's like, "Oh, you really like Dex characters now?" Yes, there's a reason. You all let me die almost.
Fair enough.
See, the statue of Strong Mouse looks like an imperious, bare-chested storm giant with a foamy beard, sharp trident, and a lower body transformed into a great wave, all carved from stone. The walls of the temple are etched with images of storm giants riding whales, battling dragon turtles, and blowing shells to summon giant crabs.
Okay. What do I see over this way?
Over that way, an enormous, what appears to be an underwater tornado.
Yeah, okay. I'm gonna leave that alone. See what's up here. Like it looks like stairs out.
Yep.
Okay. I will swim back and say there's a way up if we want to swim that way. I think there might be people out there too.
All right. Does everybody want to just try swimming? Anybody need any assistance? I could probably help someone move through if we need to do that.
Laz, do you
Well,
think
as
you can
long
do it?
if it's pretty still, I should be fine. I just have to really get across as quickly as I can.
You need help?
Maybe you can grab onto me, as she will get large sized and invoke the giant's bite.
Get large.
So anybody who has low strength should probably grab onto Keska. So that way she can.
Idala has low strength.
Idala has low strength.
She has a 10 in strength.
True. Yeah.
Oh.
All right.
I got a 12. Yeah, you're good. My athletics are okay, so I'm gonna really just Olympic swim across this thing. No stopping me.
Okay.
She's got
cool.
good athletics, but just
Not
low
good
strength.
Yeah. So, all right, cool.
Probably,
have-
you might want to use ropes just in case somebody has problems halfway through.
Yeah, because Keska would be the biggest one to be able to get through there. So, yeah, she could attach something if need be.
Well, I meant you attach a rope to yourself.
Yeah, that's what I was talking
Spread a
about.
rope all the way across as you go across, and anybody that needs help can
Pull the rope.
grab onto
Yep.
the rope or whatever.
Do we have enough rope to do that? Because that's kind of a long way.
Each of you probably has 60 feet of rope.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that's 3 ropes
Yeah,
is
that's
should be
doable.
enough to get around just about everybody's waist, and then have plenty to get across.
Well,
Yeah.
I don't need that, but good idea.
Brad, can Nyla swim?
Yes.
Okay. That was my
Bears
main
can
concern.
swim.
Let's
Bears
go.
swim very well.
They sure do.
I'm just sitting here and I'm like, I'm not concerned about Maya. I'm concerned about Nyla. Maya can come after this.
Go. You all make it across the submerged temple.
All right. Where are we? Over here.
All right. Let's snap this.
Oh, I think I thought there were people in here, but it was actually the side of a pool. Like I thought it was a token.
It's all good. I think there are actually more people up further north, but let's go check out this door over here first. And once again, both Casey and I will take a listen for anything on the other side of the door, see if there's any way around the door.
Arduel, before we get to that far, that pool of water here in this room immediately catches your eye. That's not just a regular pool of water, that's a basin. And as you look at it and you see the accoutrements around the sides of it, you recognize a scrying pool.
Oh my. I take a much closer look at it.
Is there something special about that, honey?
It appears to be a scrying pool.
Arduel, give me an Arcana check.
One Arcana check, and I will use my inspiration for it as well.
All right.
Oh.
Didn't really need it, but okay.
You didn't need it, but you're pretty much going to take it and going to give it to somebody else.
Yeah, who needs inspiration right now?
This lady right here.
Okay, you got inspiration.
Thank you.
I was about to say I don't either, but we're okay.
Oh, true. If that's gonna be the case, then yeah, give it to
Maya. Okay, Maya, you got
Give it to Maya.
inspiration.
All right. This is a basis of scrying, a basin of scrying. It has 3 charges. Long as the water remains unpolluted, you can cast a full scrying spell from the basin, causing the subject of the spell to appear in the water surface. The basin will then regain all expended charges daily at dawn.
Ooh.
Maybe try to figure out where Zephyros is.
Yeah.
Well, you know, Laz, do you happen to have anything of Zephyros's on you?
I do.
You don't need any components for this basin.
Oh, it doesn't. I mean, so like.
You
normal
literally touch
scrying-
it, and normal scrying, yes, but with this basin, you just have to touch it and say who you want to see.
I want to see Zephyros.
You
Touching it?
touch it, look at see Zephyros appears on the surface of the water. Looks to be in some kind of bedroom chambers, writing furiously at a desk.
Can I tell what he's writing?
You cannot, but just to the side of you, a door opens up, showing a staircase.
Is there, before we move on to the mysterious staircase, is there anyone else we need to check up on while we have a chance?
The
Laertes?
the stranger? What's the point of scrying on? You can't scry in my grandfather's tower.
Oh, that's a good point. We probably couldn't see Zen, but is
anyways,
there
I know where they are, so no.
I can do that
What
scrying elsewhere.
Can we try to find the guy you called him the stranger? Is that something you can try to look at?
Oh, that would probably be pretty handy. I don't know if
Perhaps.
yeah. Go ahead. Someone was talking. I heard someone talking, and then I talked, and then I'm talking over someone again. Sorry. Go.
I would just say perhaps we could grab my family, find out where they currently are.
I
Stranger?
think we should try to find the guy we need to stop.
Yeah, I'm thinking about the guy that we're supposed to try stopping.
I'm sure I will like your family, especially that sister you keep mentioning, but yeah.
Oy vey.
And I can actually cast the spell scrying too, and since it's somebody you know very well, I think we shouldn't have any problem with that.
Okay, well, yeah, let's look into the stranger guy then.
This Vizier, if I recall correctly.
What was that?
You're gonna scry on the Vizier.
I need a name.
All I have is the stranger. I don't have a name. Oh wait, no. Fuck. Brad did say something. What was it? And I remember going, I don't know if I'll ever be able to pronounce that out loud.
Vizier,
Damn
You
it.
do have your memories back. Maybe
I
you
do. Oh well, yeah.
Can you?
I mean,
Can he roll to see if he remembers?
Yes. Brandon does remember most of it. Is the Vizier's name is that you got from the genie was Imrith.
Imrith. That's right.
That is not the name that
Of
your
the
wife
stranger.
told you about the stranger.
No, Imrith was the one that was at the center of it all. That wasn't the same name that my wife told me. That's the one I was trying to remember.
Correct.
Maybe that's your boss's boss. Mhm.
Can I roll a history check and see if I can recall the name?
Roll a history check. Beat 16.
Okay, I will use my inspiration.
Okay.
History. 29. Woo.
Good on there for that one.
Yes.
Cool. Who do you want to give inspiration to?
Who? I'll give it to Keska. You gave it to Maya, right, Arduel? You
Yeah,
gave
I
it to,
did.
okay, then I'll give it to Keska.
Thank you.
Cool. The name of the master that your wife served, and apparently you served too, is Bio McCoydle.
Yeah, see? There was
Yeah.
never a chance I was gonna get that one. Can you type it in the chat so I can remember it, Brad? Bio McCoydle. Okay, I will repeat that to Arduel and go. Bio McCoydle was the one. That was the stranger. That's the one that's been brokering these types of things.
This is how I can tell that Jeff's never watched Starship Troopers 3.
I've watched the first one. I've never watched any of the other ones.
First one's good, third one's good. That's all you need to know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Third one's all right.
Third one's
I'll
okay.
watch it.
Yeah.
Well, now I'm gonna watch it because clearly there's gonna be a brain sucking creature in there that Brad's using as inspiration. Bio McCoydle, Arduel, that's the name.
Bia McCoydle. Bia McCoydle. Bia McCoydle. Touching and concentrating.
Okay, one moment.
And speaking the name.
We're going to get to one of my surprises I was going to give you guys eventually. Sometimes I forget the things that are lying around in modules. I go, oh, yeah, you could use that for that, couldn't you? Huh? You cast a spell into it, and you see a hulking figure appear in the water. And it looks through the water right at you, Arduel.
Well,
Pretty terrifying.
Ain't she pretty? Nah.
You see me.
Oh fuck. I just looked at your Lovecraftian picture here.
Boy.
Indeed, I do. I'm looking around. Can I make out anything around him?
Around him, you cannot make out anything discernible. The walls around him are kind of purplish and They don't appear to be made out of any kind of rock. It doesn't look normal to you. It almost looks like it was surrounded by itself.
What is it?
That is an elder brain dragon.
Jesus.
Ladies and gentlemen, how would you like to have something that was an elder creature that was taking control of a dragon? That's what you
Yeah.
get. Oh, this thing is scary.
Thanks, but no thanks.
Mm. I hate you,
This
Brad.
may be the only dragon that Maya does not want to talk to. Just saying.
Yeah, this
Oh.
is the exact opposite of every beast and creature that Maya would ever know about.
Yeah.
Every instinct of my DM brain is going, nope, 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 nope.
Nice to meet your acquaintance. Goodbye.
Exactly. Please
Arno
leave
waves
immediately.
his hand, and the image disappears from the pool.
That's what we have to kill then?
That does not look or bode well.
I don't even want to befriend that.
Ardwell, roll me a either insight or a history check. We're gonna set the DC at 18.
Excuse me.
8. Okay.
None.
Nothing.
So unless there's a way to free everybody from it without killing it, I think we still have to kill it.
We need
Says
to kill
Tira.
it. We need to kill it.
Although we do need to probably talk about the fact that it can probably control Laz just like Carmilla did. Is there any way to protect him from that?
Fortunately, no.
That's
I don't know. I've heard like some like foil hats might help or something.
Yeah. Seeing the elder brain dragon now, Lazarus's floor is a symbol of Elithids.
Mm.
Angie was right. Long time
Sorry,
ago.
I was like, this is Mind Flayer, damn it. Sorry. He's eating brains. He's psychic. Like, yeah.
Yeah. Lazarus will kind of just like cross his arms and like lean back and think about it and go, well, we sure as shit can't let that thing keep doing what it's doing. Maybe we'll come across something that will give me some sort of resistance to being controlled. Technically, my wife was the one that sired me. I don't know if that gives me a degree of separation, but I do fear the same thing Tira does. It might just be able to exert control over all of us at once.
Let's worry about this another time.
I happen to know a way of making you ineffective in combat.
I do love being a fly.
If you'd prefer a different bug, let me know.
Butterfly, something prettier would have been nice. Let's check out this door, or are we going up the stairs?
Door.
Door it is.
I'm
Off to the
trying to
door we go.
perceive the other side of it.
Other side, where we're at 24. Nothing on the other side.
Let's head on in.
You find yourself in a quaint study with a giant mussel shell table, a large barrel that is functional as a stool, with high shelves made from the hull of a sunken ship standing upon one wall. The shelves are lined with trinkets.
Any books?
Any books? Let's see. Up on them, there is a golden astrolabe. Not entirely certain what that means.
Ooh.
Let's see, a couple of fragments and pieces of machinery for some sort of device. No books, but a random magic item is over here. Magic item table G. Let's see, who would like to roll on the D100?
Who hasn't gotten to do it?
Think I haven't, and maybe a couple other people.
Tell me what you roll.
Right.
Want to do it, Fauna? Or Mantha?
Angie said she
you-
didn't get to roll.
Oh, Angie.
No, I
you didn't
did. I have. Not recently, but I've done it. So
Arduel has, Tira has. Okay. Mantha.
23.
23. Over there are a pair of boots of levitation.
Ooh.
Possibly good for if he needs to worry about rushing water.
Lazarus. Yeah.
Lazarus.
Yeah.
Thanks,
Uh,
Brad.
Yeah. Hey, don't thank me. Rosie rolled for it.
Thanks,
Sure.
Rosie. I definitely needed it.
You're welcome.
Arduel, you would also be aware that that golden astrolabe is worth 2,500 gold.
Oh yeah. I even know what it's used for.
Stars.
Cool. What else are we doing?
Are we gonna look in this other door?
If we've checked everything out in this room, then let's go ahead and check out this door to the north. I will attempt to perceive anything on the other side of it.
Nothing on the other side.
And then open it up. And let's see what's in
Pop this room open, and you see this room is full of sturdy floor-to-ceiling shelves made of petrified wood. Stacked on them are scores of 4-foot diameter rocks engraved with runes of Dwarvish script.
Can I use magic awareness to try to sense what kind of? I assume there's magic here.
Mm-hmm.
So I will-
You do some sensing on it. There's not a whole lot of magic on most of these rocks. Most of these rocks don't feed any magic. You don't feel any magic coming off of them, except for a couple of them, which you feel various different types of magic roiling off of. Was it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? 5 of them have various pieces of magic fluctuating off of them. It smells to you the same as the spell scroll smells.
These are like scrolls. She says. Take a look.
A particular set of them. The rest of them are basically rocks fully inscribed with runes that are basically books to the giants. This is a library.
Interesting.
I will pick up the magic rocks and probably pass them over to Arduil, even because I don't think it would occur to me that maybe I should give them to Keska.
Said rock is 4 feet wide and weighs 600 pounds.
Okay, never mind.
Pesco
You go
will
ahead
start.
and just set that right back down.
For some reason, I was picturing more like bowling balls.
Ketsuko will probably be working alongside Arduel and acting as kind of a translator for him.
Okay, as you're Kesko, give me an investigation check since you're doing the translating.
Okay.
We'll call it with advantage because Arduel is working with you.
Okay. Can I give myself guidance?
Yeah.
All right, cool. Let's do investigation.
Yikes.
Ouch.
Dose.
Cool. You have no idea what all of the other rocks on here. You are able to, Tira points them out, so there's no reason why you can't look at them and immediately tell them. Goes, that is a boulder of anti-magic field, a boulder of conjure elemental, a boulder of fabricate, a boulder of legend lore, and a boulder of stone shape.
Okay. I point them all out to Ardwell. I don't know what you can do with these, but that's what they do.
Well, I guess for now we're gonna leave them here, but in a not too distant future, I'm coming back and we're gonna be doing a lot of writing into my spell book.
Seems to be that way.
And maybe I ought to take the enlarge reduce spell and cast reduce on some of these boulders.
Yeah.
Sure. But we cannot do anything here yet.
But knowing that we've got basically a library here,
It's good.
we can come back.
2 places to come back to. Let us go.
Okay, well, go ahead and head upstairs.
All right, we go and head upstairs.
Is there anything in this back area?
Yeah, I was kind of curious about that.
What back area?
Over here. Another set of stairs.
If you want to go that way instead of the stairs, we can go that way.
My vote is the
This
stairs.
was the
that
set
opened.
of stairs. Yeah, they just opened up when we were.
When you were scrying.
Yeah.
True.
They opened when we scryed on Zephyros, so maybe they lead to Zephyros.
I see some green stuff in my peripheral vision, and I don't think I like it.
Yeah, what do I see through Casey's senses over in this room to the northeast of me?
To the northeast of you, over there, mostly that just looks like a bunch. It's like a storage room. There's a ton of crates that are waterlogged and damaged. That most likely came from ship cargo. The green stuff, that's just like the local fauna that's down here. It's like amoeba.
we check it out?
And then what's this room with the looks like that stairs go down into a pool of water.
26.
Oh, there was a big whirlpool vortex thing in one of the rooms, by the way. I didn't think we want that.
That's just a underwater cave.
Okay. Well, it looks like a storage room up to the northeast. If you want to check that out.
Quickly and then head back.
Idala's gonna stay at the staircase.
Hey, you know what? Let's not. Unless you want to fight a few giants.
What if Zephyros did open this staircase for us to come?
I
think
highly
he
doubt
might
that.
have ways to know when he's being scryed on.
I highly doubt that.
That's okay. Let's go up the staircase.
We need a win.
We do need a win.
When you're fine, you're doing great.
Oh!
Hello, Zephyros.
Come up to the top of the stairs, finding yourself in a room where the walls are painted to look like a bright coral forest. There are 5 steam mephits swimming around in a pool of salt water on the floor, their bodies generating heat to warm the pool. as steam fills the room and clouds the crystal windows that overlook the sinkhole off to the southeast. And standing forward, looking forward, is Zephyros. Ha friends! Welcome, welcome. Did you come to see me?
We did.
Yeah, we did. We were worried about you.
Now, I have been worried about you too. Especially you, best friend Lazarus.
My good friend, the professor. Good to find you. How are you feeling?
I feel better than ever.
Does he
That's-
look any different?
Not to you.
Not
Does it
to
look
me.
different to me? Do I see purple eyes?
You do see purple in his eyes.
Okay. Right. My friend, there's some concerning developments, so we came in here. We were hoping to rescue you. I can see. Perhaps
Rescue me? Dear boy, why would you want to rescue me? I'm on a mission for our god.
Yeah, that's what I was afraid you were going to say, if I'm honest with you. You know, he's actually not the best person to be following. Speaking from experience, several hundred years of it really didn't work out well for me in any situation.
Nonsense! You're doing fantastic. I mean, look at you, Lazarus. A picture of health, if I do say so myself. And I have been spreading the word of our God throughout this entire tribe here. The only problem is that my brother is not here for me to share it with him. He seems to be missing.
You have no idea where he is.
No, we haven't been able to find him. My youngest niece is currently sitting the throne.
Yeah,
Right,
we noticed.
Yeah, is she also following our God?
No, I haven't had a chance to tell her the word of our God yet. She's always with some of her advisors.
Right.
You know, they were not very welcoming. We told them we were here to see you, and they threw us in a pool of sharks.
Oh, what a strange thing to do. Did you tell them you were here on the word of our God?
No,
we didn't get that far.
Well, see, that's where you made your mistake at, Lazarus. You know which ones of us are on the know, and he taps his nose.
Yes, I do. And he turns and looks at the group with this look of someone tell me what the fuck we're gonna do. This is deteriorating quickly.
Casca is slowly but surely trying to move a little closer. With the intention, if I am able to get close enough, I'm going to be casting Greater Restoration on him.
You know, Professor Casca was saying you had some information for me about my heritage. Why don't we have a seat and we can discuss that a little bit? I know you were researching my blood for me.
Oh, I was. I have many things. Would you like to join me in the hot tub? It feels fantastic.
Right. Maybe just around a table would be nice, not necessarily in the hot tub.
Nonsense. We're all friends here. He strips down and gets into the hot tub.
Well, Tira shrugs and starts stripping.
Casca, I will do everything in my power to try and, as he's getting in, to be able to try and cast Greater Restoration on him without him knowing or seeing me do it.
Okay. You have to make another stealth check against his passive perception.
Okay, I'm going to be using my
help?
Okay, cool. Yeah.
Sure. Yeah, you can help by trying to distract Zephyros.
Okay, cool.
Idala's gonna say, Professor. Oh
18.
no!
Oh, it's
18. Got it.
18.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
I thought that was a fumble. I was like, yikes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yikes. Oh.
Adala was doing what?
I forgot what Idala was doing.
I will help Adala and ask him to maybe expand on what he had found out, because he was getting ready to tell us what he found out about my blood and stuff like that.
All right, so that is a stealth check of 18. Zephyros' passive perception is 17.
Oh, thank
Oh,
God!
thank goodness.
Wow.
Oh boy!
All right. So with that, I will be casting Greater Restoration on him.
Cool. You crash. Greater Restoration has no effect.
We're
Oh.
deep in fuckery territory, folks.
Greater Restoration does not unchange a vampire.
I was hoping it would get the charmed effect,
Or curse.
but
That doesn't work on vampires.
mm-hmm.
Okay. Got it. Well, that plan is gone.
Okay. Right. Why don't you fill us in a bit then, Professor?
Yes, I was saying, I checked in with several of my colleagues, and they informed me of the fascinating discovery that you are not undead, but aberration. You know?
Right.
But
I
it seems like there's still undead too.
Yes. Quite simply, what he is an attempt at a magical recreation of a vampire. Not quite a vampire, but like an artificial one, so to speak. You know, typically aberrations that naturally occur are freaks of nature. There are also other ones that are done by spellcasters wanting to create their own freaks of nature. It appears that our god formed you in the image of a vampire like him. You know, in the way that he wanted.
Lazarus is just sort of nodding along with like this smile, like, "Oh yeah, wow, thank you." Uh-huh. As he looks at the group for some sort of direction, I'm like, I'm just gonna keep him talking as long as until we come up with.
Ardwell's taking notes.
Adal is gripping her sword, kind of looking sad.
Kara is half stripped down, but she kind of paused when she was realizing it would involve putting down her weapons.
Yeah, my Anthra's just kind of staying close to Ardwell right now.
Well, I guess that means you win the bet and you're Lazarus's best friend.
I told you so. What did we bet again?
I said I would treat you with respect and kindness.
Oh, yes, it's fantastic. Well then, come, please just all get in the hot tub and relax ourselves away. Well, he snaps his fingers and several floating trays with glasses of champagne come floating into the room. A drink to the successes, to our god, Bio McCoytle.
Bio McCoydle, right. What a lovely name. It just rolls right off the tongue, doesn't it, Professor?
It does, nothing quite like it.
And so the plan is with the giants to remind me again, it's all we're gonna get them on Bio McCoydle's side, and then from there it's what?
That's right.
Where do we...
Several of the storm giants have already been swayed over to the word of our god, and soon be here. Now that the rest of you are here as well, we shall, and you already have control of the other giants, we shall move on to them, Lazarus and I, and a few others, if you wish to know the word of our God as well in the biblical sense. And then we shall spread that word into the other giants, and all, how many is that? Is it 5 giant tribes or 6? What is it? Hill, stone, fire, ice, cloud, storm. 6. All 6 giant tribes united under one banner. Nothing shall stand against it. Even the dragons are not so lined up together and deposed as they are with their numbers decimated from the war with Tiamat just a few years ago. We shall spread the word of our God throughout the entire coastline.
Quite the endeavor. You know, should we introduce ourselves to your niece? I know you said she's fairly guarded, but it seems weird for us to be skulking around the castle. Perhaps we should meet with her and let her know that we're here. Since, you know, we didn't even really get further into the castle. We got thrown in with the sharks and all that. And perhaps we'll let her know we're here, and then we'll come on back to you. We'll figure something out moving forward.
Indeed. Come with me. We'll all go to dinner tonight with my nieces.
Okay.
Oh, yes. Yes, that's the perfect opportunity.
I guess Tira starts pulling her clothes back on now. And her weapons.
I'm starting to feel very upset. None of you have joined me in my hot tub. I very graciously offered it to all of you.
Casca will
I
look and
was
just go, I'm
gonna.
not a very good swimmer. I have one arm.
Laz doesn't like the water, and I
And
don't want to leave him behind.
No, this water is perfectly fine. I'm in it, and I'm not turning into a bubbly pool of acid. When I get upset, I start to, and I feel like you're just not accepting my hospitality, and that makes me
Okay.
very upset.
Well,
And then I
that's
start to stress eat, and he grabs one of the steam methods out of the thing. His jaw splits in half at the bottom, and he drinks the whole thing.
Oh,
All right.
Idala,
Okay.
Idala
Yeah. She
walks.
takes a glass of champagne.
Idala walks across the top of the water while she's flying, and kind of walks up to the professor and says, "Professor, how do you think Delisamir would feel about all this?"
Well, I think she would be quite happy that we could probably tell her she would be the most prolific bard in all of the country. She could be the official bard of our new god.
Idala
Can we meet this god?
looks downtrodden, takes up her sword and attacks Zephyros.
Mhm.
Oh. Okay.
We're gonna stop for the week there.
Okay.
That feels like a perfect cliffhanger.
I just want a nice dinner, guys. Just once.
Tira wanted some time with Lazarus.
The amount of times we've gotten so close to having a nice dinner and it never happens because we start killing people.
I feel like it's always Lazarus or Idala / Delisamir that gets that started.
Okay,
Well,
but
remember
like,
that party I ruined.
Yeah, that's true.
Yes,
my
but
heart
that
is pounding, and I don't.
That was good.
I was just asking if we could meet the god so we could try to fight that. But okay.
I was like, I don't know why. Someone stopped Lazarus from talking. I was like, I don't know where I'm going with this, but the minute he mentioned dinner party, I was like, yep, that's what I want.
I really tried. I really did.
That was tough. I thought that was a good call, and that was a really good roll too. I thought that was a good attempt. I mean, only one way to find out.
You're right.
Yeah.
If it had been a case of he had been like affected like Laertes wasn't turned into a vampire.
Right.
He was there. We do know there's a secondary thing that Lazarus has been doing that's been turning them into thralls, basically.
Yeah.
And if that had been the case, you'd have been right on. But
so I burned that 5th level spell slot for nothing.
It was a good. Nah, I think we learned. That's good information to learn. I think that helped for sure, because I think now we're definitely not going to try that again. I think that was a good attempt.
Yeah. Oh well. Only get one more, and I have an option, but the problem is if that option does not work.
Idala's just operating under the fact that, like, this isn't the professor she knew anymore, and she already has a god. So,
Yeah,
my
Tira was
heart
still
is
operating
pounding.
under
I
the
am
thought that
shaking.
maybe we could save him by killing the other thing.
Yeah.
But here we are.
by killing the elder brain dragon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is a goal that Tira would have. It seems very much like the sort of thing she would expect to do just fine.
God, that's fucking terrifying, man.
See,
Yeah,
Idala didn't think that far ahead.
Yeah, when the promo stuff for Fizzbarn's Treasury of Dragons came out, and I saw it, I was like, I've got to play. And the exact opposite of what you guys are like, oh, I don't want that. Like, I have to play with one of those.
Yeah. I saw that in my DM brain was just like, no.
I just
All right.
Good stuff. Good stuff.
Well, everyone, let's say goodnight to the stream.
Good night, stream.
Good night,
night.
stream.
Good night.
make sure you join the Discord to stay up to date with art announcements and shenanigans, and we will see you next week. Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Good night.